That's what the acting leader of the FAA told a Senate committee. Billy Nolan said things are safe, but there's always room for improvement. His remarks came as senators questioned him over a series of recent close calls. That includes a near collision last month between FedEx and Southwest Airlines planes in Austin, Texas.
Make-A-Wish America is getting a massive donation from basketball great Michael Jordan. The icon donated $10 million to the foundation. He said he's been a partner of Make-A-Wish for more than 3 decades. It's being described as the largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Louisville Gas and Electric and Kentucky Utilities have won an award for their work at the E.W. Brown Generating Station in Mercer County. Recently, LG&E and KU won 2 technology transfer awards for achievements in innovation, sustainability, research, and development. The award for the E.W. Brown Station comes from KU's Sustainable Solar Side Management at E.W. Brown by coordinating native plants and pollinator habitats there, as well as utilizing sheep as a way to maintain vegetation. LG&E and KU partner with Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, as well as Roundstone Native Seed Company to make that happen. A former Danville boys head basketball coach has been arrested in Rowan County. In a now deleted Facebook post, Rowan County Schools says they were made aware of allegations of inappropriate sexual misconduct between a student and a Rowan County high school employee. The Rowan County superintendent confirmed that employee is Rowan County assistant basketball coach Andrew Zahari, who was arrested yesterday and charged with third-degree rape. Zahari was the boys basketball coach at Danville High School for 2 seasons, the 2010-2011 season and the 2011-2012 season. After more than a decade, Ephraim McDowell has announced that they will be closing the Lancaster Diagnostic Center. The facility had served lab and diagnostic needs of Garrett and surrounding counties for more than 10 years. Those who need lab and diagnostic done in that area can go to one of the other many locations like the North Garrett Family Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital in Stanford, and multiple Danville locations. I'm Joe Mathis.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust, Bluegrass Artworks, and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Hi, I'm John Welsh. During the President's Day sales event, save on remaining new 22 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4XEs. Now Bob Allen priced up to $12,785 off. Stock number C22805. Bob Allen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
What's new at your Harrodsburg DQ? The Bacon Queso Cheeseburger Meal Deal. You get fries, a soft drink, and sundae, all of it just $7. Have a big meat appetite? Experience one of the signature stack burgers. Try the loaded A1 signature stack burger, 1/3 pound double or 1/2 pound triple. Bacon, 2 cheese deluxe. 2 cheese deluxe. Loaded A1 flamethrower. Original cheeseburger. Original double cheeseburger or the original triple cheeseburger. Meet your match at DQ, where happy tastes good.
Tune in to Let's Talk with Sid and A Touch of Soul, a show to inspire you with great conversation and throwback R&B hits, the jams that take you back to that smile you desire. Let's Talk with Sid engages you to some need-to-know information with guests from all walks of life, talking food, sports, businesses, politics, and much more. Let's Talk with Sid every Thursday from 10 to noon on 1420 AM, 99.5 FM, and streaming live at hometownlive.net. And when I say soul, I'm taking you down to memory lane, bringing back some good old memories. You want to jam, be encouraged, and get some information and inspiration? Then the destination is Let's Talk with Sid and A Touch of Soul. I would like to thank Starbucks, Steak and Shake, Rod Hatfield Chevrolet and Used Car Factory, The Cater Dog, La Meat Chicana, and County Equipment East for all of your support for the Let's Talk with Sid show. Thank you guys very much from the bottoms of my heart. Get out there and tell someone you love them, and if you have to, use words.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. We're going to see showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1, then scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2, then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2. High of 68, breezy, wind gust up to 34 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. 4, also, new rainfall amounts between 3/4 to 1 inch possible today. So watch for pooling and ponding out there. So slow down. For tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 1 and 3, with a low of 32. Wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch of rain possible. For Friday, we got a chance of flurries after 2. Flurries, mind you, mostly cloudy with a high of 38. Wind gusts to 23. Friday night, chance of flurries before 8 p.m. Then it mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny on Saturday, relief, high of 48. Even more on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 56. Washington's birthday Monday, scattered showers after 8, partly sunny, high of 55. 50-50 shot of showers on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Showers likely Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 62. Right now, under cloudy skies, we have 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 610.5. Good Thursday morning to you. Day before we light the fuse for another weekend. This is February 16th. Raider Rick thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen. Feel free to call me. Also, if you have a song request, feel free to call me. 859-734-4321. I will try my best to get that on for you. 734-4321. DQ ice cream cake giveaway tomorrow morning again before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday, 11th through the 17th. All I need is a name and phone number. We'll get them registered. Deshaun Bartleson, we have right now Jackie Bugg, Kirsten Byers, Colton Horn, Taylor Logue, Sarah Neiman, and Bryce Broderick, all registered for the DQ ice cream cake. That's right. All right, birthdays for today. Butch Haber, Alan Goldie, William McElroy, Donnie Dampier, Travis Keaton, and Jamal Gray.
Hi, this is Reba McIntyre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Thank you, Reba. We appreciate that so much. All right, kids. I'm giving you the answer. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I've got 5 things today is. All I need you to do is remember one of these after Joe's local 7:30 news when I call for it. If you've not won this month, then you're eligible to pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. Okay? Are you ready to find out what today is? Here we go. Sub Stalling lets you grab a pen, pencil, crayon, piece of chalk, lipstick, or highlighter, and you can write it down. All right? Today is Do a Grouch a Favor Day, Kaito Prodigal Day, National Almond Day, National Innovation Day, Tim Tam Day, whatever the heck that is, I don't know. So go ahead and celebrate those accordingly. Now your life hack says, did you know that you're less likely to get eggshells in your eggs if you crack them on a flat surface? All right. And the happiest moments, positive thought, my heart knows, are those in which it is pouring forth its affections for a few esteemed characters. And you are esteemed characters in my book because we appreciate you listening to WHBN AM and FM. Hey, let you know what's coming up. We have got this morning Alan Barlow from the Ragged Edge Theater at 7:50. Okay, make that program change. We started it last week. He's coming in at 7:50 now. 8:20, James the Gardener. 8:50, Sarah Steele, Judge Executive. And we're going to, Harrodsburg has appointed a new mayor, and we'll let you know about that. Also, tonight is the Mercer County Chamber Banquet. They give a lot of awards away, and I am lucky enough and fortunate enough to be able to be there tonight to give away the Bob Allen Community Spirit Award. So I'm very pleased and proud to do that. All right. So hoping to see you out there. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time right now for the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network to proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. This is Michael Bolton.
Oh, say, can you see but so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Michael Bolton. As the Bob Allen Motor Mall and Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. It is 6:16. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
And now, signs you can tell it's Thursday.
You know it's near the end of the week because you can feel that tiny little bit of happiness in your heart. Start to once again come to life. You know you're getting closer to Friday because yesterday was Wednesday, getting you over the hump. And into the last half of this miserable work week. All you have to do is hang on until the end of this day, and then there's only one more day to go. It'll practically be Friday. Only it's not yet because it's still Thursday, but criminy people, it's just one more day to go.
Oh, that is one more day to go. Don't worry, kids. Be happy. The weekend is about upon us. Oh. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the pictures flying through the air to you.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Hey, I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me. I make you happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Ain't got got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, don't do it. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Don't bring everybody down like this. Don't worry. It will soon pass, whatever it is. Don't worry, be happy. I'm not worried.
You're not worried? Well, good. Don't worry. Be happy. 6:20 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN. Let's see what we got coming up. Excuse me. Okay, we've got one top story, and we will get to that right after we get to this. Kentucky Headhunters is Doug Phelps' 63rd birthday, member of the Kentucky Headhunters, Dumas Walker. Kentucky Headhunters, Dumas Walker, as we celebrate Doug Phelps' 63rd birthday, and we're celebrating the voice of one, Larry the Legend Sanders. Good morning, Larry.
Morning, Rick. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How's the legend doing?
Oh, he's all right. Just
Good.
Friday is coming up.
Yes, it is. But you got a story you'd like to share with us about Kentucky Headhunters.
I sure do. Speaking of Doug Phelps, I had met him once several years ago, but we had the pleasure of opening for him once. And, of course, we got there early, and we got everything set up. And their bus came in. Of course, we had the old Bluebird then. And we had our air conditioner going, and, everybody was, nervous anyway because we were opening for them. Well, anyway, they came in, in about a, $250,000 Provost, and it was leaning over to one side. And my brother, which was our bus driver, he went up, and the driver pulled his window back, and he said, "I think I blew an airbag." And Charles said, "No, let me look." And he said, "You've got an inside flat." Oh. Well, anyway, it was like 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. So my brother made some phone calls, and he got somebody to come and fix it. Well, anyway, they had to shut everything down. So we're sitting on our bus, and we hear this little knock on the door, and it's Doug. And he says, "Can I come in there with you?" He said, "Your air conditioner's working." So here they are. They had a $250,000 bus, jacked up and fixing the tire, and he's sitting with us. We've got, 1980. And there's the shag carpet and, paisley curtains. And but he was real entertaining. He had a cigar. He never did light it. And then they even let us use their drums because their drum kit is something else. Oh. And the poor drummer that we had that night was a fill-in, and he was nervous wreck because that big drum set.
Almost intimidating,
is their trademark. But we got through it, and we opened for them. And then I haven't talked to him since, but they got their tire fixed. But he's hung out with us.
Oh, wow. How neat. Well, Larry, I know that you'll be sad to hear this. Raquel Welch passed away.
I saw that yesterday.
And I believe you dated her somewhere along the line, I heard. That.
No, I don't think so.
I thought that was Larry the Legend Sanders she dated.
I've watched her in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
It was a class act. I really liked it.
Well,
there'll be one more because Burt Bacharach died last year.
Yeah, Burt Bacharach. Yeah, it always seems to come in threes. It comes in threes.
They always do.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow.
So there'll be another one. It's it's sad to say, but history repeats itself.
Yeah. Hey, now if
you take care, I'll see you tomorrow. We've got a good guest tomorrow.
Good.
And he'll be phoning in. And the gentleman played for Bill Monroe and Lester Flatt.
Oh,
so
cool.
He's got quite a history for us.
Now, if Raquel Welch has her services at Alexander and Royalty, I'm going to know something different.
All right. I
okay.
doubt if that'll happen.
Okay.
You take care.
You too, Larry. All right. Bye-bye. All right, Larry the Legend Sanders, who'll be on again tomorrow after the 9:30 news. And speaking of Raquel Welch. That was from the movie 1 Millions BC, the theme. This is from Fantastic Voyage.
I never imagined it could be anything like this.
I always thought it was nothing but red.
Three Musketeers clip.
Monsieur, I must get to the Queen tonight.
I cannot allow it.
I was torn from my bed.
Raquel Welch and Cher sing I'm a Woman.
I can wash out 44 pairs of socks and have them hanging out on the line. I can starch and iron 24 shirts before you can count from 1 to 9. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard from the drippings can. Throw it in the skillet, go out and do my shopping, be back before it melts in the pan. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N.
And here she is, Raquel Welch with Burt Reynolds from 100 Rifles movie.
I should have known. You lied to me. There's no sign of threats, no people, no guns.
What are you talking about? They're there. Come on, I'll show you.
And last one's a Seinfeld clip with Raquel Welch.
Would you just keep an eye out for this woman? She's about, I don't know, yay high, and she doesn't swing her arms when she walks.
What do you mean?
Like this. What the hell is that? Are you making fun of my dancing? Aren't you Raquel Welch? You know who I am. Now what are you doing? Nothing. I just wasn't moving my arms. That's it. You're going down.
And that's Raquel Welch again. We lost her yesterday. And you baby boomers may remember her on the old 60s show, The Hollywood Squares. She held the cards up for the next acts. Remember that? Also, Buffalo supermarket shooting. This is Judge Susan Egan.
There can be no mercy for you, no understanding, no second chances.
There you go. All right, we got Joe's Look at Sports. We're a little bit behind, but that's okay. We can move and groove with the best of them, all right? Then we have your NBC Entertainment news from our locally owned businesses. We kindly ask that you try to support year-round our mom and pops. They need your support, and they need your help, all right? So let's go ahead and we'll do Joe's Sports, and then we'll have a news bottom of the hour from NBC. We won't have news. It's on right now, so we won't have the K&N news. But we will have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Joe?
The Cats win. Number 1 goes down. And the Daytona 500 has its pole. Those are the headlines on this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Thursday morning sports, starting off in college basketball, where Oscar Tshiebwe had 18 points and 11 rebounds. Jacob Toppin scored 16, and Kentucky held off Mississippi State for a big win, 71-68 last night. Tolu Smith scored in the paint to get the Bulldogs within 66-62 with 1:21 left. Kentucky then missed a couple of three-pointers and had a jumper blocked by Cameron Matthews before giving possession to Mississippi State with 49 seconds left. Shaquille Moore made it 66-64 with 39 left. The Bulldogs then forced a missed three-pointer as the shot clock ran out on Kentucky's ensuing possession, but Livingston came up with the offensive rebound with 7 seconds left, was fouled, made both free throws to ice the game. Final score 71-68 Cats over the Bulldogs. Again, that's a big, big win for Kentucky, and they have another really big game Saturday hosting Tennessee. Speaking of Tennessee, their topsy-turvy stretch of men's basketball reached a pinnacle last night after a tumultuous 2 weeks, and it came with a statement. Jemai Mashak starred for short-handed Tennessee. Jonas Idu blossomed into a force. Veterans played like veterans, and Tennessee's defense got back to it. The outcome was performance art. The number 11 Volunteers controlled number 1 Alabama for 40 minutes and reminded everyone, even perhaps themselves, of their ceiling. Tennessee toppled top-ranked Alabama 68-59 yesterday at Thompson-Boling Arena. A momentous night for a Vols team, not yet reeling but kind of teetering after back-to-back losses on buzzer beaters. Down in Texas in college basketball, the Travis County, Texas District Attorney's Office on Wednesday dismissed the felony domestic violence charge against former Longhorns men's basketball coach Chris Beard, who lost his job after his fiancée called 911 and said he had attacked her. Beard's fiancée, Randy True, released a statement several days after the arrest saying that it was, quote, never my intent to have him arrested or prosecuted. The DA's office filed a motion Wednesday to dismiss the case. According to Beard's arrest affidavit, True said the couple had been arguing about their relationship for several days. She told police she approached Beard in a guest bedroom, and after Beard ignored her, she became frustrated and took his eyeglasses from his hand and broke them. She also told police that she, quote, did not feel safe. True later clarified that Beard might have acted in self-defense. In NASCAR news, Alex Bowman won his 3rd career Daytona 500 pole and will be joined by Hendrick Motorsports teammate Kyle Larson to the front row for NASCAR season opener. That Hendrick's dominance is no surprise whatsoever. Bowman, who missed 5 races late last season because of a concussion, is on the Daytona 500 front row for a record 6th straight time, and the organization has produced a pole winner in 8 of the last 9 years. Bowman had a top speed of 181.686. Larson 181.057. Those are the headlines in this Thursday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Pharrell is taking over as Louis Vuitton's new men's creative director. The chairman and CEO, Pietro Beccari, made the announcement saying he's glad to welcome Pharrell back after their collaborations in 2004 and 2008. His first collection with Louis Vuitton will debut next June during Men's Fashion Week in Paris. Filming is set to resume in the spring on Alec Baldwin's movie Rust. That's according to The Hollywood Reporter. The film will restart production with a mix of new and old crew members. Baldwin was charged in New Mexico with involuntary manslaughter after firing a prop gun that contained a live round, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong and I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all.
Forbes has announced the 10 highest paid entertainers in 2022. Genesis topped the list with $230 million made thanks to selling the rights to a piece of their catalog in September. Sting takes second place after he and the Police did the same, while Tyler Perry checks in third. The creators of South Park, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, are fourth, and the Simpsons creators come in fifth. Rounding out the list are Brad Pitt, the Rolling Stones, Avatar director James Cameron, followed by Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny. That's entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
Why? Just think about it. Why is the #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools, from trimmers to blowers. And you'll find service from experienced professionals. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks of their respective companies.
Could you use monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet? Find out about supplemental security income. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you're 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hi, this is Caraway and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check out our tax refund sale. New merchandise arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Get up to 35% off. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit. Come see Aunt Nana. You'll be glad you did.
Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
A week ago, Lana said yes to her friend's winter book club meeting. She said yes to baking the cookies, bringing the mugs, and actually reading the book.
Uh-oh.
But that was all before she booked a better night's sleep with her new Mattress Firm mattress. There, she found low prices on top brands guided by Mattress Firm's sleep experts, each with over 200 hours of training. So she was very comfortable missing out. And you will be too when you shop at Mattress Firm, because this winter, the only thing better than making plans is sleeping through them. Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
Do you set a good safety example for your child on the farm? Your child will respond to your concern for safety if they see you practicing safety in your daily routine. Always follow the one seat, one rider rule by not allowing any extra riders. Stop equipment when a non-working person approaches. Follow all equipment safety instructions and remember to reinforce safety rules. These simple acts will help ensure your child is aware that safety comes first on the farm.
Did you know there's only one full-service jewelry store in 5 counties? And it's not at the mall, and it's not a national chain or any box store. I'm talking about B&L Jewelers right here in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. This is Lauren. Our prices and quality cannot be matched, and everything you purchase from B&L Jewelers is backed by a free lifetime guarantee. The mall and department store folks make big money selling their guarantees to folks who don't know about us. We offer full services that can't be matched by anyone. Any type of jewelry repair or remount, or just answers to simple questions from a real jeweler on site right here in our store. We know that your jewelry is precious to you, so we do all of our repairs in-house and in an average of 3 days. We can take care of all your engraving needs, from simple plaques to major corporate logos, even those champagne or wine bottles for those special occasions, all done here by your trusted jeweler. We believe in treating our clients like friends, not like customers. We have a free 6-month layaway. We offer up to 60 months financing, 12 months same as cash financing, no credit check financing available as well. Why would you go anywhere else? B&L Jewelers is the only intelligent choice for all your jewelry needs.
Breakfast with the basketball coaches is this Saturday morning on WHBN, live from the Old Bus Station Restaurant. Join Gary True and Todd Davis at 9 o'clock as they have the coaches of the boys and girls basketball teams of both Mercer County and Bergen. Get the latest news on the teams right from the coaches. Breakfast with the basketball coaches of the Old Bus Station Restaurant is brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance, Farmers National Bank, 101 Business Solutions, and Big Deals Online Store. Tune in and hear the latest on high school basketball Saturday mornings on WHBN 99.5 FM and 1420 AM.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
Kyle Larson from the outside lane crosses the start-finish line.
2023 season gets underway in Daytona.
Denny Hamlin gets turned and they're wadding it up in the back of the pack.
For the great American race.
And at age 23, Austin Cindric has scored the Daytona 500 win.
It's the Daytona 500.
Coverage starts at 1:30 this Sunday afternoon on WHIR 103.9 FM. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their winter specials, North College Street.
Showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 is what's in the offing for us. Scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2. High of 68, breezy. Wind gusts up to 34. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 to 1 inch possible. So be careful. Watch pooling and ponding low-lying areas. Slow down. Tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3 with a low of 32, wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch possible. Chance of flurries after 2 on Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, chance of flurries before 8, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear, low of 22. And on Saturday, sunny, high of 48. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give you Sunday, too. Why not? Won't charge you no more. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 56. Now, we've got a thunderstorm in and around our listening area, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 641 and a half. Good Thursday morning to you. This is the 16th day of February. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Are you ready to laugh? We got some late night laughs queued up. Jimmy Fallon jokes about National Singles Awareness Day.
Well, guys, I saw that today is National Singles Awareness Day. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the day when people are most aware they're single is Valentine's Day, but I don't know.
Jimmy talks about President Biden getting French takeout for Valentine's Day.
Guys, get this. I heard that last night President Biden celebrated Valentine's Day by ordering takeout from a French restaurant in D.C. What? He has Air Force One. He literally could have flown Jill to France.
Seth Meyers, UFO update.
The Pentagon this week described the unidentified object shot down over Canada on Saturday as a, quote, small metallic balloon. So it was either a dire national security threat or a wasted 25 cents at a county fair.
Seth Meyers, Air India purchasing 200 Boeing jets.
President Biden announced yesterday that Air India will purchase more than 200 planes from Boeing, while Frontier is buying 200 planes from Goodwill.
Stephen Colbert jokes about Louisiana's porn law.
Recently, I told you about Louisiana becoming the first state to require ID from residents to access porn online. So now in Louisiana, if you don't have an ID, the only way to see nudity is to throw plastic beads in any direction.
That's the truth. And now he jokes about an unusually warm winter in the Northeast.
Did you get out today?
No.
I had one for a little walk today. What a glorious day we had here in New York City. It's February 15th, and it was 60 degrees. Climate change has its perks.
Streaming predicted to pass cable this year from James Corden.
Moving on, for the very first time, streaming is expected to top traditional television later this year. Analysts expect traditional television to soon account for less than half of daily viewing, which explains our network's new slogan, CBS. Oh,
Here's James Corden on the confusion over UFOs.
Confusion about the 3 unidentified objects the United States government shot down over the weekend. Intelligence officials now say that they do not believe the objects were from China or posed any kind of national security threat. This is all a very evasive way of saying that they shot down 3 Bud Light blimps.
Jimmy Kimmel, no aliens? That's about.
The Air Force probably spent $2 million this weekend shooting down a Mylar Dora the Explorer balloon that escaped from the parking lot of a Chuck E. Cheese or something. That's it. That's what's happening. Crisis averted. There are no aliens. Everybody go back to their phones. Get back into Wordle while you're at it, right?
Jimmy Kimmel, military briefing on shutdown UFOs.
I got a briefing from the military on the 3 UAPs, which is short for Unidentified Aerial Phenomena.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Let me finish that one. I cut that off a little too soon. So let's try that again because it's pretty funny. All right, here it is. Jimmy Kimmel again.
I got a briefing from the military on the 3 UAPs, which is short for Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, that we shot down over the weekend. According to Axios, the military didn't classify what the objects were, but they don't think they were aliens or Chinese spy balloons. The best guess right now is that there are some overly aggressive REMAX agents on the loose.
All right. Thank you all for that. Now, it's time to kick it with Kenneth Riley. And Kenneth wanted us to kick it with B.J. Thomas. We got a lot of raindrops going to be falling on our heads.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
B.J. Thomas, raindrops keep falling on my head. Speaking of which, we'll have your wet forecast coming up with our local businesses asking for your kind attention and your health report right here on WHBN AM and FM at 648 and a half.
This is Dirt Racer Kenny Wallace. The Dirt Race is back at Bristol in 2023, and once again, it's a night race. It's the Food City Dirt Race, 7 p.m. on Sunday, April 9th. I want to see all my die-hard NASCAR and dirt racing fans there. So get your tickets today. Remember, this isn't just any old dirt race. It's a dirt race at Bristol, baby.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month. 2566 to assign 36 monthly, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28th.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
A week ago, Lana said yes to her friend's winter book club meeting. She said yes to baking the cookies, bringing the mugs, and actually reading the book.
Uh-oh.
But that was all before she booked a better night's sleep with her new Mattress Firm mattress. There, she found low prices on top brands guided by Mattress Firm's sleep experts, each with over 200 hours of training. So she was very comfortable missing out. And you will be too when you shop at Mattress Firm, because this winter, the only thing better than making plans is sleeping through them. Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school basketball tonight as West Jessamine will take on Garrett County. It's at West Jessamine. It's a 7:30 tip-off, a game we'll have on Z105. It's a girl-boy doubleheader at Mercer County as Southwestern takes on the Lady Titans and Titans. Girls game tips off at 6. The boys game will follow that on 99.5 FM WHBN. And all games streamed live online at hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
Showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1's what we're going to be experiencing, in scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2. High today of 68, breezy, wind gusts up to 34. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. For tonight, showers, a possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3, low of 32. Wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain possible. So watch out driving, ponding, and pooling in those low-lying areas. Slow down. I know you get tired of hearing it probably, but I get tired of telling you. Please slow down. A chance of flurries after 2 on Friday, mostly cloudy, with a high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, got a chance of flurries before 8. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny on Saturday with a high of 48. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 56. Right now, we got a thunderstorm looming in and around our listening area. 59 degrees at 642.5 on WHBN AM and FM.
Teenage girls are experiencing what's being described as an overwhelming wave of violence and trauma.
Over the past decade, teens, especially girls, have experienced dramatic increases in experiences of violence and poor mental health and suicide risk.
That's the CDC's Dr. Deborah Houry. She says sexual attacks and other trauma are leading to the uptick. A CDC survey says about 3 in 5 teenage girls say they feel persistently sad or hopeless. A Senate panel is holding a hearing on the threats children are facing online.
A report last year from Pew Research found that nearly half of American teens report being harassed or bullied online.
Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Dick Durbin. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina says once again, many of the victims are teenage girls. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
This is pro fisherman Keith Munson. If you keep listening to this guy, you just might get hooked. It's Radio Rick on WHBN.
Cross over, love's cheating line. I'm tempted, my darling, to steal you away. So help me, my darling, stay out of my way.
You know that I love you, but I'm not the cheating kind. I'm faced with a heartache and love's cheating line.
Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. You belong to another, and you'll never be mine. I know one step closer would be heaven divine. Don't let me cross over love's cheating line.
I've tried to forget you, but what else can I do when your eyes keep saying that you love me too?
I know if I lose you, not a dream will I have left. I don't want to cheat, dear, but I can't help myself. Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. You belong to another, and you'll never be mine. I know one step closer would be heaven divine. Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. Meeting you with a view to a kill, face to face in secret places, feel the chill. Nightfall covers me, but you know the plans I'm making still oversee. Could it be the whole of opening wide? A sacred why chance to find the phoenix for the flame, a chance to die, but can we dance into the fire? That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire, to fatal sounds of broken dreams. Dance into the fire. That fatal kiss is all we need. Dance into the fire, when all we see is the view to a kill.
Duran Duran, View to a Kill. We celebrate the birthday of Andy Taylor, guitarist.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month, 2566 due, assigned 36 monthly, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, docket, acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer and options. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28th.
WHBN Harrodsburg.
On the recent aerial objects shot down by the U.S. military, reports say the president could speak as early as today about the unidentified objects seen in North American airspace this month. Biden is expected to use the address to explain how his administration will handle aerial objects spotted in the future. 2 people are dead after a military helicopter crashed in Alabama. Mark Mayfield reports.
Officials said both victims were aboard the Black Hawk chopper, which fell onto a highway near Huntsville on Wednesday. It belonged to the Tennessee National Guard, who said no other service members or civilians were injured. Surveillance video shows the helicopter spinning in a free fall, then hitting the ground and exploding. First responders who arrived at the scene found it engulfed in flames. An investigation is ongoing. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The judge in the Alex Murdaugh double murder trial says he will allow the jury to hear evidence of the disbarred lawyer's alleged botched assisted suicide for hire attempt. Murdaugh is accused of killing his wife and son on their South Carolina estate in June of 2021. On Wednesday morning, Judge Clifton Newman ruled against allowing evidence about the suicide attempt. But before court adjourned, he reversed his decision because the defense had linked it to the Murdaugh's deaths. The trial resumes this morning. Actress Raquel Welch is dead at the age of 82. Her family says she died Wednesday after a brief illness. Welch was known for her roles in Fantastic Voyage and 1 Million Years BC. Welch won the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Actress in a musical or comedy for her role in The Three Musketeers in 1974. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
Better information leads to better investing. David Keller, Chief Market Strategist at StockCharts.com, on technical tools and how they set stock charts apart.
What we try to do is give you those tools, but also give the education to try to improve it. And we find one of the ways that people come to stock charts originally is to learn how to invest more effectively, right? And think about how we can understand the markets, try to learn about the interest rate environment and what the Fed's activities actually do and what inflation actually means and how we can analyze price behavior to better understand it. So I think for us, it's that combination of looking at the market through the lens of behavioral finance and technical analysis, but really thinking about having a group of investors along with you to help you navigate the markets we found to be a really important part of the investing toolkit.
StockCharts.com delivers the charts, tools, and resources you need to succeed in the markets. Pick the stocks you want to track, view historical data, and make informed investment decisions. Go to StockCharts.com and start your...
Texas Governor Greg Abbott is reacting to a shooting that took place inside a mall in El Paso and left 1 person dead and 3 others injured. Brian Gann reports.
Governor Abbott says he spoke with El Paso Mayor Oscar Leeser and offered the full support of the state of Texas, including the assistance of the Texas Department of Public Safety and Texas Division of Emergency Management. Abbott also thanked law enforcement and first responders, who he says quickly went into action to protect their fellow Texans.
Kansas City honored the Super Bowl champion Chiefs with a parade and rally. Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes and head coach Andy Reid were among those who addressed the crowd. The parade made its way through downtown as thousands of fans flooded the streets. Kansas City defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 38-35 in Super Bowl 57. McDonald's is introducing new plant-based nuggets to consumers in Germany. Mark Mayfield with details.
On Wednesday, the fast food chain announced McPlant Nuggets will be available to German customers starting February 22nd, as will plant-based cheeseburgers. McDonald's worked with the company Beyond Meat to create plant patties back in 2021, which have already been permanently added to menus in the UK, Ireland, Austria, and the Netherlands. So far, there's no word on if the plant-based products are going to be brought to the U.S. Meanwhile, rival chain Chick-fil-A is starting to test a cauliflower version of its famous chicken sandwich.
Magic Mike's Last Dance is receiving a major bump at the box office thanks to Valentine's Day. The third installment in the Magic Mike franchise made close to $2 million Tuesday, which led all titles. Avatar: The Way of Water came in second with $1.8 million and has made nearly $650 million at the domestic box office. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
Now you're listening to WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for local news with Joe, brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville, online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties are among 13 counties that will be the beneficiary of a spaying and neutering clinic grant. The Bluegrass Area Development District announced it had received a grant worth $250,000 to continue spaying and neutering cats. It's the fourth year that the grant, known as the Bluegrass Cat Project, has been awarded. So far, the foundation has spayed or neutered more than 7,600 cats, and this $250,000 grant will cover around 3,000 more cats from 13 counties. Lincoln County Schools recently got a grant for all 7 of the district's schools to help with math education. Crab Orchard, Highland, Houstonville, and Stanford Elementary, as well as Lincoln County Middle and High School, will all get a part of that Mathematics Achievement Fund mini-grant from the Kentucky Department of Education. The $40,000 grant will allow the school district to purchase materials needed for mathematics instruction and pay for extended time or release time for teachers to engage in professional learning of those new products. I'm Joe Mathis.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month. 2566 to assign 36 monthly, 10,000 miles per year plus tax, title, license, docket, acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer and option. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28th.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Breakfast with the basketball coaches is this Saturday morning on WHBN, live from the Old Bus Station Restaurant. Join Gary True and Todd Davis at 9 o'clock as they have the coaches of the boys and girls basketball teams of both Mercer County and Bergen. Get the latest news on the teams right from the coaches. Breakfast with the basketball coaches of the Old Bus Station Restaurant is brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, Farmers National Bank, 101 Business Solutions, and Big Deals Online Store. Tune in and hear the latest on high school basketball Saturday mornings on WHBN 99.5 FM and 1420 AM.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
Kyle Larson from the outside lane crosses the start-finish line.
2023 season gets underway in Daytona.
Denny Hamlin gets turned and they're wadding it up in the back of the pack.
For the great American race.
And at age 23, Austin Cindric has scored the Daytona 500 win.
It's the Daytona 500.
Coverage starts at 1:30 this Sunday afternoon on WHIR 103.9 FM.
Download a sheet wave for the dunk.
Hi, it's Tom Leach. Join me and the Goose, Wildcat Hall of Famer Jack Givens, for Kentucky basketball all season long. And tune in Dave Baker and two-time national champ Cameron Mills for our Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off coverage. It starts 90 minutes before game time on the UK Sports Network.
It's all right here on this UK Sports Network station. Your home for the Cats and the hits is WRNZ FM C105. Go Cats!
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office, as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mary Angela Smith, Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that from Northgate Medical Center. Thank you, sir. For today, showers, possible thunderstorm before 1, then scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2, then showers likely. Possible thunderstorm after 2, a high of 68, breezy, wind gust to 34. Hang on to your hat and your hair. You know it's coming, didn't you? New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. For tonight, showers, possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 1 and 3, with a low of 32, wind gust to 28. New rainfall amounts between a half and 3/4 of an inch possible. So today and tomorrow, slow down and be careful. Watch for pooling and ponding, all right? Chance of flurries after 2. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, high of 38. Wind gust to 23. Friday night, a chance of flurries before 8. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear, low of 22. Help on the way, relief. Sunny Saturday, high of 48. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 56. Washington's birthday on Monday, scattered showers after 8 a.m. Partly sunny, high of 55. 50-50 shot of showers Tuesday, but that's okay. We'll take them. Mostly cloudy skies because the high is going to be 63. Wednesday, showers likely, mostly cloudy with a high of 62. Right now, we have, an update on conditions. We have light rain with thunder passing through, 58 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:11.5. Good Tuesday. Good Thursday. I know it started with a T, though, see? That sounded good, didn't it? Good Thursday morning. We're almost here to the weekend again. One more day, kids, and we will make it. Light that fuse in the morning and start another weekend together right here on WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Ready, Rick? Glad to be along with you, believe it or not. Don't forget, we've got coming up, we have Alan Barlow. Now, he comes on at 7:50 now, okay, for those of you wondering. I haven't heard Alan. Now, he comes on at 7:50. James the Gardener will be in here at 8:20. Sarah Steele, Judge Executive, at 8:50. And we're trying to arrange another guest, and I'll let you know later how that works out. Don't forget about the chamber banquet tonight. 5:30 to 6:30 is happy hour. The meal starts at 6:30. And I've been honored enough to be able to give away the Bob Martin Community Spirit Award. So I'm very proud to do that. All right. Now, proud to tell you that birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday between the 11th and 17th, we got Bryce Broderick, Sarah Neiman, Taylor Logue, Colton Horn, Kirsten Byers, Jackie Bugg, and Deshaun Bartleson registered to win. Now, birthdays for today. Jamal Gray, Travis Keaton, Donnie Dampier, William McElroy, Alan Goldie, and Butch Harbor.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate that so much. All right, kids. Second time around, I'm giving you the answers to the DQ Today is quiz. All right, all you have to do is remember one of them. After Joe's local 7:30 news, when I call for it, be the first in if you've not won this month. It's all we ask you, win once a month, and try to pick up your winning within 30 days, okay? All right, that's the only rules we got, so it's pretty easy. All right, are you ready to write down one of these? Today is Do a Grouch a Favor Day, Kaito Protocol Day, National Almond Day, National Invitation Day, Innovation, not invitation, National Innovation Day, and Tim Tam Day. Whatever that is, I have no idea what Tim Tam is. So, all right, that's it. So, celebrate those accordingly. Now, here's your life hack. Did you know that you're less likely to get eggshells in your eggs if you crack them on a flat surface? Try that. Crack those eggs on a flat surface. The happiest moments my heart knows are those in which it is pouring forth its affections to a few esteemed characters. That's good stuff. And I hold you in high esteem because you listen to WHBN, and we appreciate that very, very much. All right? So let's go ahead and celebrate Thursday, and then we will move on to Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We'll have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. Then we'll have news at the bottom of the hour from KNN. We'll have Joe's Local News, your weather forecast, and we'll have the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Attention all listeners, today is Thursday. Take heart, but do not forget there is still one more day of work until Friday. Operating without large amounts of coffee taken internally is not safe or suitable. Be alert for any and all approaching supervisors. Until this workday is done, they are the enemy. This message is brought to you by the Council for We Can Do This, people. We can do this.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell. Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In SEC basketball last night, Kentucky scored a huge road win at Mississippi State, 71-68. Cats hit a spurt midway of the second half to take a double-digit lead, but the Bulldogs fought back to cut it to 1 in the final seconds of the game. Oscar Sheboy led UK with 18 points and 11 rebounds, while Jacob Toppin added 16 points. It was a much-needed quad 1 win for Kentucky, which ended Mississippi State's 5-game winning streak. UK will host number 10 Tennessee Saturday at 1 on Z105. In other SEC action, number 10 Tennessee knocked off top-ranked Alabama 68-59. It's the 8th time this season that the AP number 1 team has been beaten. The Vols' defense forced the Tide into 19 turnovers. Florida big man Colin Castleton suffered a broken hand, but the Gators downed Ole Miss 79-64, and Texas A&M put the whammy on Arkansas 62-56. In the ACC yesterday, Louisville had a chance to tie number 7 Virginia in the closing seconds, but couldn't do it, falling 61-58. L. Ellis had 21 to lead the Cards. In other top 25 action, Northwestern knocked off number 14 Indiana 64-62. 11th-ranked Marquette got a tip in just ahead of the buzzer to beat number 16 Xavier 69-68. And it was number 19 Iowa State 70, number 22 TCU 59. NASCAR presents the duel at Daytona tonight. Airtime is 6 o'clock on WHIR-FM 103.9. Hometown Radio has high school basketball this evening as Mercer County hosts Southwestern in a girl-boy doubleheader. Girls play at 6, the boys around 7:40 on WHBN-FM 99.5. In boys action, Garrett County entertains West Jessamine in 7:30
on Z105. All 3 games stream at hometownlive.net. Pitchers and catchers were supposed to report to MLB spring training yesterday, but there were 2 notable absences, right-handers Jacob deGrom and Steven Strasburg. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you.
Catch these New Year savings at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1008 jump starter with a 3.1 USB powered LED work light for $68.99. Get a $20 rebate on purchase of any Legend or Legend AGM automotive battery, or get a $25 rebate on a purchase of a AAA premium automobile battery. Napa Premium Performance Motor Oil, $3.59 a quart, or $18.99 for 5 quarts. These prices are good through February 28th. Your one-stop shop for savings is at your Harrodsburg Napa on North College Street. Don't forget to sign up for Napa Rewards.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's Home Equity Line of Credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school basketball tonight as West Jessamine will take on Garrett County. It's at West Jessamine. It's a 7:30 tip-off, a game we'll have on Z105. It's a girl-boy doubleheader at Mercer County as Southwestern takes on the Lady Titans and Titans. Girls game tips off at 6. The boys game will follow that on 99.5 FM WHBN. And all games streamed live online at hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Dan Ransdell at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature an old friend of ours, former bandmate from down in Liberty. His name's Audie McQuarrie, and this is an original song that he wrote, When Eagles Can't Fly.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
It ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly. It was on our wedding day, just before we said our vows. You were so lovely, and I was so proud. Is this really forever? Together till we die. You said someday I will leave you when eagles can't fly. No, it ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly. No, it ain't really over. This ain't really goodbye. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly. I'm not really crying, and eagles can't fly.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios.
I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, The Rooster.
The Kentucky Headhunters, Spirit in the Sky. We celebrate Doug Phelps' 63rd birthday, singing it with the Kentucky Headhunters. We got news coming up from KNN, 7:30. We will have Joe's local news, your weather forecast, and we'll have the good news. And the DQ today is quiz. All of that just for you on WHBN AM and FM.
This is the Kentucky News Network. The House Judiciary Committee has passed legislation addressing Kentucky's troubled juvenile justice system. Sponsored by Republican Representative Kevin Bratcher, House Bill 3 includes a maximum 48-hour hold for minors charged with violent offenses. Representative Bratcher.
Also, there is a open records if a child is adjudicated, convicted of one of these violent crimes. Their records become open for a certain amount of time, and if the child does not commit any further violations, the records are closed back up.
The measure also appropriates money to renovate and reopen the Jefferson County Youth Detention Center in Louisville. It would be operated by the state of Kentucky. Kentuckians are making their voices heard in support of the LGBTQ plus community. Hundreds of people filing into the Capitol Rotunda in Frankfort yesterday as lawmakers consider several bills concerning transgender or gender-affirming policies. One of those is Senate Bill 150, which would restrict the use of gender-affirming pronouns in schools. Governor Beshear was in attendance. It's spring fire season in Kentucky. The season began yesterday and marks the time when it's illegal to have burns outdoors during the day near woods or brush line to help prevent forest fires. The Division of Forestry has recommended not burning anything between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Officials say any necessary fires should be made when there is no debris around in open space. Spring forest fire season runs through the end of April. A Louisville shelter is waiving redemption fees for lost pets. Metro Animal Services is out of space and has lots of captured stray animals. The organization is now asking owners to reclaim their pets free of charge. I'm Sean McCormick. This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Louisville Gas and Electric and Kentucky Utilities have won an award for their work at the E.W. Brown Generating Station in Mercer County. Recently, LG&E and KU won 2 Technology Transfer Awards for achievements in innovation, sustainability, research, and development. The award for the E.W. Brown Station comes from KU's Sustainable Solar Side Management at E.W. Brown by coordinating native plants and pollinator habitats there, as well as utilizing sheep as a way to maintain vegetation. LG&E and KU partner with Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, as well as Roundstone Native Seed Company to make that happen. A former Danville boys head basketball coach has been arrested in Rowan County. In a now deleted Facebook post, Rowan County Schools says they were made aware of allegations of inappropriate sexual misconduct between a student and a Rowan County high school employee. The Rowan County superintendent confirmed that employee is Rowan County assistant basketball coach Andrew Zahari, who was arrested yesterday and charged with third-degree rape. Zahari was the boys basketball coach at Danville High School for 2 seasons, the 2010-2011 season and the 2011-2012 season. After more than a decade, Ephraim McDowell has announced that they will be closing the Lancaster Diagnostic Center. The facility had served lab and diagnostic needs of Garrett and surrounding counties for more than 10 years. Those who need lab and diagnostic done in that area can go to one of the other many locations like the North Garrett Family Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital in Stanford, and multiple Danville locations. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. John Samuel Eckler, age 84 of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Donna Eckler and was a veteran of the United States Navy. Visitation is Wednesday from 5 to the time of the service at 8 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Ann Nita Crawley, age 67 of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. Visitation is Saturday from 12 noon to the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Elizabeth Clara Hackbart Jones, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of James Jones. Visitation is Sunday from 12 noon to the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
We're going to see showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 this afternoon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 68, breezy. Wind gusts up to 34. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. tonight. Then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3 with a low of 32. Wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Chance of flurries after 2 for Friday. Mostly cloudy, high of 38. Wind gust to 23. Friday night, a chance of flurries before 8. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny Saturday, high of 48. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 56. Right now, we have, let me do an updater, and let's see what we got here. We have a thunderstorm in the area, 58 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:37. A good Thursday morning to you. It's February 16th. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net. All right. We have got the DQ Today Is quiz ready to go. All right. If you can remember just one of the 5 things I've told you twice, today is, then today you'll pick up 2 barbecue chicken melts from DQ where happy tastes good. All right. 859-734-4321. 734-4321 is the phone number. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's play. How about some Sonny Bono? He was born on this date in 1935 and expired in 1998. Remember him as Sonny Cher. This one is called The Beat Goes On. We celebrate the birth of one Sonny Bono.
The beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da-da. Charleston was once the rage, History has turned a page, The miniskirts, the current thing, Teeny Bopper is our newborn king, And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da-da. The grocery store, the supermarket. Little girls still break their hearts, And men still keep on marching off to war. Electric goes on. The beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da.
Grandmas sit in chairs and reminisce.
Boys keep chasing girls to get a kiss.
The cars keep a-going faster all the time.
Mom still cries, hey buddy, have you got a dime?
And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-da.
And the beat goes on.
Yes, the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
The beat goes on.
Sonny and Cher, the beat goes on. As we celebrate the birth of one Sonny Bono back in 1935 in this state. He expired in 1998. He started, now listen to this, you may not have known this, he started as a songwriter, also sang backup on most of the early recordings by the Ronettes, the Crystals, the Righteous Brothers, before hitting it big with Cher. He also served as a congressional representative from California before dying in a skiing accident. Hit a tree. Oh, my gosh. All right, got a winner for the DQ. Today is quiz. Betty Foster was the first in, and she said it's National Almond Day. That's correct, Betty. It's also National Invitation Day, Tim Tam Day, Kyoto Prodigal Day, and Do a Grouch a Favor Day. So, thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery. Thank you, Betty. Without Barbara Montgomery's generosity, we could not do this. And we will do it again tomorrow, kids. Same time, same station, right here on WHBN. All right, let's see. I'll tell you what we need to do now. 7:42. We have got to play this one. This is the biggest hit that Sonny and Cher ever had. Again, celebrating the birth of Sonny Bono on this date, 1935. You know what song this is. That music right there gives it away. I got you, babe. And I'm glad I got you along on WHBN.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow.
Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent.
I guess that's so we don't have a plot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you to wear my ring.
And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. So let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand.
I got you to understand.
I got
got you to walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you, I won't let go. I got you to love me so. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Sonny and Cher, I got you, babe. Again, we celebrate the birth of one Sonny Bono back in 1935. It is 7:45 at halftime for your tech report, and then the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn's Shelter Insurance.
Twilio plans to cut about 17% of its workforce, or roughly 1,500 jobs. CEO Jeff Lawson told employees the cuts are part of a restructuring plan. The cloud-based communications platform is forming two business units to help trim costs and become more efficient. Senators are ripping the effects of cryptocurrency in the past year, especially after the collapse of FTX.
Big crypto companies are looking to make big profits, are desperate to reach as many Americans as they can, hence the $54 million in ads in the Super Bowl. They brought in celebrities and gimmicks to make crypto sound exciting and daring.
Ohio Democrat Sherrod Brown spoke at a hearing on the matter. Republican Senator Tim Scott added that even though financial innovation with new technology is critical, many in the digital asset space, such as FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried, have instead misused and stolen funds. And ZooX is letting employees test ride their driverless robo-taxis on public roads. For now, tests are limited to employees at ZooX headquarters in California. Amazon acquired the startup in 2020. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. Hey, they didn't cut you off that time. Great news. Speaking of great news, we still have to come this morning. We hope James the Gardener will be able to make it in. You know what? I've got to move along quickly because before that, we got Alan Barlow, Ragged Edge Theater, be calling in any minute. James the Gardener at 8:20. Sarah Steele at 8:50. And then we have somebody from Ace Hardware at 9:05. And then after 9:30 news and weather forecast, we're going to have the newly appointed mayor of Harrodsburg on with us. And his name is, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait, all right? So there you go.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
All right. Now, the good news is, here it is. A mom in Missouri went on Facebook looking to pay someone to hang out with her 24-year-old son who has Down syndrome, but instead, tons of people got in touch and said they'd love to be his friend. He's into video games, so a nonprofit got involved Saturday, gave him a 65-inch TV. Now he keeps asking his parents if they're jealous because he has so many friends. A TV station in Chicago did a story on a guy named Ed Berthold, who's still bowling, age 103. He was a pilot in World War II and got stranded in Iceland, so he and his buddies passed time by bowling on ice. Now he's still at it 80 years later. A bunch of Valentine's Day stories have been rolling in. A couple on Long Island renewed their wedding vows after 72 years of marriage. A couple in Phoenix officially called off their divorce on Valentine's Day. Decided they're not giving up on love yet. A couple in Georgia released footage from their ring door camera that caught every major milestone in their relationship, from the first date, the guy carrying the woman across the threshold after they got married. If you've never heard this story, it's nuts. A couple in Allentown, Pennsylvania, named Tony and Francis Toto, are celebrating 57 years of marriage this year, even though Francis hired a hitman to kill Tony back in 1983. They actually tried multiple times to use a car bomb, a baseball bat, sleeping pills, and a gun. He survived a shot to the chest and one to the head. But the first thing he did after 12 days in the hospital was bail her out of jail. She spent 4 years behind bars. They talked on the phone every day. Tony admits he wasn't the greatest husband and they weren't communicating well. But after lots of counseling, they have a great marriage now. Back in 1990, their story was made into a movie called I Love You to Death, starring Kevin Kline and Tracy Ullman. The news is the good news. Yeah, it's brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hometown Radio's Big Deals offer is out of this world. It's Cosmic Bowling. Experience bowling with an outer space-like atmosphere. Black lights, strobe lights, and pattern lights accent the hit music that beats over the speakers. The lights and music effects make it an out-of-the-world experience. It's all at Galaxy Bowling and Entertainment Center in Richmond. Go have a lot of family fun with our Big Deals Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party. The party includes 2 hours of bowling, bowling shoes for up to 6 people, a large pizza, and a pitcher of soda. The retail value is up to $85. At Big Deals online store, get the Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi party for just $49. Yes, $49. What a deal. It's a big deal out of this world. Shop and save at Big Deals online store, hometownlive.net, hometownlive.net.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Big deals at hometownlive.net.
At Linux of Danville, we work with more than just trucks. From floor mats for your hybrid vehicle, shelving and lights for your work van, and even a hitch for your SUV. At Linux of Danville, we work with all types of vehicles. No truck, no problem. Call us today, 59209-4033, or stop by at 935 Stanford Road and see how we can help you.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
7:51 and a half, ladies and gentlemen, on WHBN AM and FM. And I now present Alan Barlow from the Ragged Edge Theater. Are you,
thank you.
Are you taking bows?
Thank you.
Are you bowing as we speak, Alan?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, how is Alan Barlow?
Alan Barlow is good. Alan Barlow is working on getting all of the technical aspects of Charlotte's Web ready to go. Alan Barlow is very grateful to the community that supports Ragged Edge Community Theater because we have basically sold out the run of Charlotte's Web.
Really?
And we are still more than a week away from opening the show. So, yeah, we might have, I know that opening night finally did sell out, and we might have a scattered, like an individual ticket or two available for a couple of the performances, but the Sunday matinee performances have been sold out for more than a week, and I'm just very eager for folks to come in and see the show. The kids have been working hard, and we're just going to, by the time we get to opening night, we're going to be more than ready to go. So I'm getting all these sound effects that I never used to get before. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, we're just speeding along, ready for ready for opening, ready to put the show on its feet and in front of an audience. So yeah, we're just ticking along, looking forward toward the next production. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella will be coming up. The auditions will be in mid-March, and yeah, it's been a great season, very successful. Folks have really come out and supported the theater. We're seeing a little informal poll before the performance and ask, how many people are attending Ragged Edge for the first time, and there's always a significant number of people who are raising their hands. So it's exciting and just so gratifying to see. So yeah, we're just ticking like a Timex, as they say.
People, I think, Alan, if nothing else we've learned about COVID besides being hygiene, better prepared and trying to be cleaner and wash more and all that stuff. I think being cut off from a lot of different things, people hopefully are appreciating more of the arts, being part of that again, and especially this close to home.
And coming out, gathering as a community, the gatherings of all kinds, I think, have really seen an uptick. People you don't realize how much you want and need something in your life until you're told you can't have it.
We need diversions, Alan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm very happy that folks have picked Ragged Edge Community Theater as one of their diversions. I would say, we will have, folks will call and release their tickets, or will want to switch to another night or do things like that. So even when we are this full, you still want to watch the website. And watch our Facebook page, because we will have tickets pop up available occasionally, just out of the blue. And so, don't lose hope, and keep your eye on the website, on our box office program, and on our Facebook page, because if we wind up coming up with tickets going spare or suddenly available, we'll post a message about it. And they get snapped up pretty quick. So that's about the only recommendation that I have for folks if they would still like to come see the show.
Could they call you, Alan, and get put like on a waiting list and with a phone number, and you could call them if tickets become available?
We don't really start a waiting list over the phone.
Right.
There are always folks who will show up night of show.
Okay.
Hoping
Take your
to get in
chances.
and see the show, and if we can, we will always try to accommodate folks. But there are only so many chairs in the theater.
Right.
So
how many chairs do you seat? How many?
Yeah,
people?
it seats 100. The theater seats 143. It looks bigger when you come in. I don't know if you've actually we actually managed to talk you into coming to see a show.
Yeah, I've been there
in this past season, so you've seen it.
Wizard of Oz, yeah.
It looks bigger than that.
Yeah.
I think it gives the impression of being bigger than that. But 143 people, and we're now in a position of frequently of wishing we had more seats for folks.
Put them in the balcony.
I'm not sure if that is an option anymore, because we're not ADA. Well, I guess that wouldn't matter, because we do have seats on the ground floor. But we use that space upstairs for our prop room and for our furniture storage and stuff. And we'd have to come up with a major redesign or addition or something like that before we could put folks up in the balcony. We have folks suggesting that all the time, and I think it would be cool.
Yeah, and you could make those sort of like VIP, Alan. You don't need a bunch of them, but just a few, and maybe a few more bucks, for the VIPs.
Luxury boxes.
And maybe they get some popcorn and a drink or something for being a VIP.
Luxury boxes. If we do, you're not the first person to suggest this, and it is a cool idea, because anytime I go to the theater or a movie or anything, the front row of the balcony is always, in my opinion, the best place to watch a show.
Maybe that's all you have is a front row, Alan. That's all you need. Just sell a few chairs. Yes.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to, like I said, we'd have to do some major shifting around and have more room for storage than we do at the moment.
Yeah.
But it is a cool idea.
Yeah, it would be. And like I said, they get a ticket for the VIP. Pay a little bit more, but you get a box of popcorn and drink or whatever.
I think it's a wonderful idea. It's nice to be sitting here, 7 years into the job, and think that this is a problem, or this is a
nice
thing
that
we're actually considering.
Yeah.
7 years ago, this was not the case.
Oh, by the way, you got to do something about that 143. That's an odd number. You need one more chair to make a 144.
Do you have a thing about that?
Yeah, I do. 143 is an odd number. You need 144.
It is an odd number.
It is, see? So one person's not going to be able to bring their husband or wife because of you. You got to get that one more seat in and make a 144.
Yeah, but you've always got those single tickets, people that arrive by themselves. So
you're going to stick them by themselves. Okay, I see.
We're and until we can
Speechless,
have some kind of addition, you're gonna have to live with the odd number.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to live with this. I've got a hard break coming up here, Alan. So we will talk to you again next Thursday, and you work on seat 144. That's your homework.
We'll be on the verge. we'll be on the verge of opening, and we'll talk to you then.
All right, homework, seat 144.
All right.
Take
we'll
care.
Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Ellen Barlow, Ragged Edge Theater. You heard him right here on WHBN Harrodsburg. Your time is 8 o'clock, and here's the news.
NBC News Radio, I'm Trey Thomas. The victims of this week's mass shooting at Michigan State University are being remembered in a candlelight vigil. Over 1,000 people gathered to pay their respects, including this MSU grad.
I think it's really powerful, even after the silence ended and everyone's signing the banner and we're all just still silent, kind of reflecting and thinking about what's happened this past week and what to do moving forward.
Speakers included Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who applauded the students and teachers who helped those wounded in Monday's attack. 3 students were killed and at least 5 others were injured in the shooting. President Biden will soon have something to say about the unidentified objects that were recently shot down by the U.S. military. Reports say Biden could speak as early as today about the flying objects seen over North America this month. 1 person is dead and 3 more are injured after a shooting at a mall in El Paso, Texas.
We had off-duty officers working at a local establishment within the mall, and we're on scene at 5:08 p.m. in 3 minutes. That officer immediately took 1 individual into custody.
Interim Police Chief Peter Pasillas said the mall will remain an active crime scene as authorities continue their investigation. The residents of East Palestine, Ohio, are demanding answers after a rail company pulled out of a town meeting about a toxic train derailment. Town citizens held a meeting Wednesday night at the local high school to express their anger over a multi-car derailment 2 weeks ago that caused toxic chemicals to be released into the air. However, representatives from the Norfolk Southern Railway Company did not show up for the meeting. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
Maybe you're not one of those frequent flyers, but sometimes you just want to hit the beach or see your new granddaughter or go to that out-of-state wedding. Whatever the reason for your getaway, if it involves flying in the U.S. or visiting a military base after May 7th, 2025, you'll need a Kentucky Real ID driver's license or an ID that is Real ID compliant. Make a plan to get your Kentucky Real ID now. Go to realidky.com.
The Kentucky Department for Community-Based Services is hiring. DCBS invites you to be part of an inclusive team of caring professionals that helps all Kentucky families through a rewarding career in family support or social services. They have job openings in their county offices across the state and offer great benefits like hybrid work schedule, competitive salary, paid holidays, and many opportunities for training and promotions, plus state employee discounts. Go online to chfs.ky.gov and enter DCBS jobs in the search field. It's a new day at DCBS. Join them, an equal opportunity employer MFD.
A town hall in a northeast Ohio town to provide answers about a train derailment may have also raised more questions. A city official gave advice to residents of East Palestine who use their own wells for water.
I would ask that until your well is tested, please use bottled water so that we can make sure that you're drinking safe water.
Ohio Congressman Bill Johnson told residents to see their doctor and keep records of their visit if they're feeling any differently now than they were prior to the February 3rd derailment. Moderna is promising to keep its COVID vaccine free for all consumers. Moderna received backlash recently for reportedly considering a price increase for the shot. Federal funding for vaccines will run out when COVID's designation as a public health emergency ends in May. Web browser Internet Explorer is no more. Mark Mayfield explains.
On Tuesday, Microsoft announced the company's decision to permanently disable the desktop version of Internet Explorer on all devices. Any device that hasn't already been redirected from Explorer to the updated browser Microsoft Edge will be affected. When users attempt to access Explorer, they will be redirected to the Edge browser. Internet Explorer was originally launched in 1995 as one of the first and most popular browsers in history.
Actress Raquel Welch is dead at the age of 82. According to her family, she died Wednesday morning after a brief illness. Welch is known for her roles in Fantastic Voyage and 1 Million Years BC. More recently, she appeared in the hit comedy Legally Blonde in 2001. Welch won the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Actress in a musical or comedy for her role in The Three Musketeers in 1974. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Louisville Gas and Electric and Kentucky Utilities have won an award for their work at the E.W. Brown Generating Station in Mercer County. Recently, LG&E and KU won 2 technology transfer awards for achievements in innovation, sustainability, research, and development. The award for the E.W. Brown Station comes from KU's Sustainable Solar Side Management at E.W. Brown by coordinating native plants and pollinator habitats there, as well as utilizing sheep as a way to maintain vegetation. LG&E and KU partnered with Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, as well as Roundstone Native Seed Company to make that happen. A former Danville boys head basketball coach has been arrested in Rowan County. In a now deleted Facebook post, Rowan County Schools says they were made aware of allegations of inappropriate sexual misconduct between a student and a Rowan County High School employee. The Rowan County Superintendent confirmed that employee is Rowan County Assistant Basketball Coach Andrew Zahari, who was arrested yesterday and charged with third-degree rape. Zahari was the boys basketball coach at Danville High School for 2 seasons, the 2010-2011 season and the 2011-2012 season. After more than a decade, Ephraim McDowell has announced that they will be closing the Lancaster Diagnostic Center. The facility had served lab and diagnostic needs of Garrett and surrounding counties for more than 10 years. Those who need lab and diagnostic done in that area can go to one of the other many locations like the North Garrett Family Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital in Stanford, and multiple Danville locations. I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school basketball tonight as West Jessamine will take on Garrett County. It's at West Jessamine. It's a 7:30 tip-off, a game we'll have on Z105. It's a girl-boy doubleheader at Mercer County as Southwestern takes on the Lady Titans and Titans. Girls game tips off at 6. The boys game will follow that on 99.5 FM WHBN. And all games streamed live online at hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Flash your school spirit with Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
At Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, save thousands all month long on over 4,500 new and used vehicles from any of our 23 locations. We have the largest selection in Kentucky. Choose from any brand at any time at DonFranklinAuto.com. We offer easy financing and free delivery of any vehicle to the closest Don Franklin location near you. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, celebrating 50 years of respect and trust. Visit DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, Nicholasville, Mitsubishi.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for the launch of our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the new app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 this afternoon, and scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 68. Breezy, wind gusts up to 34. You know the drill. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible, so be careful, slow down, watch those low-lying areas, and watch out for pooling and ponding. For tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m., then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3. Low of 32, wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Chance of flurries after 2 on Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, chance of flurries before 8, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny Saturday, high of 48, mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 56. Right now, we have rain falling in and around our listening area, 58 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:10. Good Thursday morning to you. It's the 16th day of February. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Thursday morning. Right here on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321. 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for a DQ ice cream cake. We're giving it away tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 11th and 17th. All I need is the name and a phone number. We'll get them registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. We have Deshaun Bartleson, Jackie Bugg, Kirsten Byers, Colton Horn, Taylor Logue, Sarah Neiman, and Bryce Broderick registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. All right, are you ready for birthdays? We've got them. Butch Haber, Alan Goldie, William McElroy, Donnie Dampier, Travis Keaton, and Jamal Gray.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina. We appreciate you stopping by to sing happy birthday. Today is Do a Grouch a Favor Day, Kyoto Protocol Day, National Almond Day, National Innovation Day, and Tim Tam Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, did you know, your life hack, that you're less likely to get eggshells in your eggs if you crack them on a flat surface? All right? Try that and see if that doesn't help. Positive Thought says this: the happiest moments my heart knows are those in which it's pouring forth its affections to a few esteemed characters. All right? And I like your character because you listen to WHBN AM and FM, and we appreciate it so much. We've got coming up, hopefully we'll have James Garler either in person or on the phone, 850 Sarah Steele, Judge Executive. After 9 o'clock news, we'll have Ace Hardware. And then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the new appointed mayor of Harrodsburg. And the name is, I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to have to wait. And we'll know it together, all right? So sit back, relax, and enjoy and watch the pictures fly through the air on WHBN.
And now, why we have a problem with Thursday.
Because it's not Friday, that's why.
Yeah, which is the same reason we hate Wednesday.
And Tuesday.
And really hate Monday.
Because it's not Friday.
Monday is the farthest thing from Friday.
Die, Monday. Die, 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 die.
Guys, we're talking about Thursday here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right. But it's still not Friday!
Yeah. This has been why we have a problem with Thursday, and why we don't even bother asking about Mondays.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford, where we make it easy to do business with us. Our team is dedicated to providing you with a hassle-free experience from start to finish. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or need to get your current vehicle serviced, we have you covered. Stop by and see how easy we make it at 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville, or anytime at www.stuartpowellford.com.
Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Today I want to tell you about one of the best athletes on the University of Kentucky campus and one of the most unique personalities. Hurdler Messiah Russell is one of 10 track and field athletes named to the first Bowerman Award watch list, track's version of the Heisman Trophy that Kentucky sprinter Abby Steiner won last season. Russell was put on the list after breaking the collegiate record in the 60-meter hurdles with a time of 7.75 seconds that also broke the UK record previously held by Olympic medalist Kenny Harrison. Messiah Russell was a Maryland high school track star who verbally committed to Texas A&M only to have her first scholarship offer pulled before signing day. She signed with Tennessee because of assistant coach Tim Hall, who then left the Vols for Kentucky. Russell was only going to Tennessee because of Hall, so when he matched her offer at UK, she was Kentucky bound without ever taking an official visit to Kentucky.
Lots Views will return in a moment.
If you're looking for a truck, look to Wildcat Chevrolet Cadis.
This is Michael Oliver with Wildcat Chevrolet. And if you're looking for a truck for the farm, I invite you to come see us now. We have a great selection, and we'd like to help you find the right one for your needs on the farm. We don't sell any truck. We sell the right truck. We make the buying process painless, and you'll be driving that truck in no time at all.
That's what you'll find at Wildcat Chevrolet Cadis and at wildcatchevrolet.com.
Messiah Russell not only is a track star, she's also a social media star. She has 192,000 Instagram followers and over 480,000 followers on TikTok. Her YouTube channel has 29,000 subscribers. She has had about 30 social media business partnerships. She had a one-year deal with World Wrestling Entertainment that could still lead to professional wrestling opportunities for her. And if there's a more outgoing athlete on the UK campus than Russell, I have not met him or her.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In SEC basketball last night, Kentucky scored a huge road win at Mississippi State, 71-68. Cats hit a spurt midway of the second half to take a double-digit lead, but the Bulldogs fought back to cut it to 1 in the final seconds of the game. Oscar Sheboy led UK with 18 points and 11 rebounds, while Jacob Toppin added 16 points. It was a much-needed quad one win for Kentucky, which ended Mississippi State's 5-game winning streak. UK will host number 10 Tennessee Saturday at 1 on Z105. In other SEC action, number 10 Tennessee knocked off top-ranked Alabama 68-59. It's the 8th time this season that the AP number 1 team has been beaten. The Vols' defense forced the Tide into 19 turnovers. Florida big man Colin Castleton suffered a broken hand, but the Gators downed Ole Miss 79-64, and Texas A&M put the whammy on Arkansas 62-56. In the ACC yesterday, Louisville had a chance to tie number 7 Virginia in the closing seconds, but couldn't do it, falling 61-58. L. Ellis had 21 to lead the Cards. In other top 25 action, Northwestern knocked off number 14 Indiana 64-62. 11th-ranked Marquette got a tip in just ahead of the buzzer to beat number 16 Xavier 69-68. And it was number 19 Iowa State 70, number 22 TCU 59. NASCAR presents the duel at Daytona tonight. Airtime is 6 o'clock on WHIR-FM 103.9. Hometown Radio has high school basketball this evening as Mercer County hosts Southwestern in a girl-boy doubleheader. Girls play at 6, the boys around 7:40 on WHBN-FM 99.5. In boys action, Garrett County entertains West Jessamine at 7:30 on Z105. All 3 games stream at hometownlive.net. Pitchers and catchers were supposed to report to MLB spring training yesterday, but there were 2 notable absences, right-handers Jacob deGrom and Steven Strasburg. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month, $25.66 due assigned, 36 month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Water and electricity, two things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
It's Chastity at ADA Heating and Air. Contacting us just got easier. Check us out online at adaheatingandair.com to get information on services and products we offer, schedule service, set up an estimate. You can even fill out a credit application for financing and let us know how we did with our satisfaction survey. Call us at 859-519-6382.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Silver Star Gun and Ammo in Harrodsburg. They buy, sell, or trade. Silver Star Gun and Ammo in Harrodsburg, across from the Mercer County Library on Lexington Street.
Showers and a possible thunderstorm are going to be happening before 1 this afternoon, then scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 68. Breezy, wind gusts as high as 34 miles an hour. Be careful out there. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. For tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1, then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3, with a low of 32, wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch is possible. A good chance of flurries after 2 p.m. on Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, a chance of showers and flurries before 8 o'clock, actually. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear, however, with a low of 22. Sunny on Saturday, a high of 48. Mostly sunny Sunday, high of 56. Right now, we have rain falling in around our listening area, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:22.
Comes to soil or compost, forget any other names. Listen to Gardening with James. I said gardening with James will help your veggies grow. He's an expert on manure, spreads it with a hoe. If you're serious about your garden, tired of playing games, listen to Gardening with James. Listen to Gardening with James. And here's your host, James Ross.
All right. My buddy James Ross has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. How are you?
A little bit of weather out there, isn't there?
Oh, man, it's been rocking all morning.
Rain's been coming down hard.
Yeah,
it's coming down hard in Harrodsburg and Danville. And
yeah, because over there where I was at, from 7 o'clock to maybe 7:15, we had lightning.
Yeah.
And it was
flashes here.
Yeah. It was like you open the curtain to see what's going on. And all of a sudden there's a lightning strike. It's like, okay, enough of that.
Yeah.
But the drive out here wasn't too, but you just have to go really slow.
And you got to watch for the low-lying areas, pool and ponding, because if you're going too fast and you hit that, then you could hydroplane.
Yeah, you could.
Safety, folks.
Yeah, and turn your lights on.
Yeah. You find people don't have lights on this morning?
People don't have headlights on.
Most of the newer cars automatically come on unless you turn the setting off.
Right.
But if you have it on automatic, they'll come on, and it's safer to have the lights on. People can see you better.
It is because, there's some dark spots out there, like I said, depending on where you're driving. And, if you've got a gray car in the dark, you're not
or
gonna,
a black car.
or a black car,
Yeah,
you
dark
know.
color, yeah.
And those are the colors that I seen with no lights on, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you have got to, you know. So I kind of flashed my lights at him, like, hey, turn your lights on.
Yes.
So it's a wet one.
That's right. And safety again. It's just,
It is.
You just got to be ready because this is Kentucky. You got to
Yeah.
be ready for anything.
You know, watching the radar this morning, I mean, looks like we're going to be kind of going through it most of the day.
Yeah.
And then it's going to drop down to what, 32 or something?
Let's see. We will have tonight a low of 32.
Yeah.
And then we will have a high of 38 Friday and then a low of 22 Friday night. But relief's on the way on Saturday, 48, 56 on Sunday.
Yeah. So we're going through it right now,
Yes.
you know, for the next 3 or 4 days. And, you know, like it'll get better.
Yeah.
But you just have to be prepared for it.
Right, right. And just be able to adjust because that's what Kentucky weather's all about is adjustment.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Well, I saw some more pictures about your raised bed boxes there that you've making some more inroads.
Yeah. Like I said, finished up the bait wood. Well, still got a little tinkering to do. We got, because like we put an arch on this one. So we have to go out and we have to buy the either cow panels or have to, because cow panels are the.
Oh, I thought you said cow patties, cow panels. Okay.
Cow
you
panels.
shouldn't have to buy the cow patties.
No.
They should be plentiful.
Not today.
Okay, not today.
Not today.
No, there'll be a mess. You try to pick them things up.
But yeah, so we're going to buy, I think we need like 6 or 8 cow panels to go over the arches. So this way, when they grow the beans, they can walk right up underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
Or their cucumbers or squash, whatever it is that they decide to grow over it, peas. It'd be a lot easier. And let's see. And then it's just a matter of making arrangements for the soil, probably when the weather cooperates.
Yeah.
We had 5 more to go. And, you know, I put out a couple of calls for yes or no's because, you know, they're ready to get done. I'm ready to get done.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, move
you got
on.
Things to do.
Well, I had a couple of them that said, sorry, we're not going to be able to do that. And I said, okay, that's fine.
It's that way, at least you know.
Yeah.
Not to count on them.
Yeah. So, but I made one more phone call to over there at KSD where they have the little farm and stuff. Called over there, and he said that would be great. Love to have it. You know, we could put herbs in it. We could do all the different things that, because they produce a lot of food in that one little area they got. Last year they was begging for people to take the food.
Really?
And they was having to take it, you know, like to Nicholasville, some of it to Lexington, and because they couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're trying to come up with a better plan for that. Trying to figure out how to get rid of the food a little easier this year. So we stopped by there yesterday about 3:30. Mr. John Fry, he's the professor over at Center College who's over that. And then Glenn from the Boyle County Jail. And then a couple other folks. And, you know, we all talked about, you know, what we're going to do and what would he like to see. And we came to the agreement that that's going to be his home. So thought we was going to get to it today, but that ain't going to happen.
Do you know, you may not know this, at Center College, do they have any courses in agriculture, any courses in?
Yeah, the Professor John Fry, he's the he's over that.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
He's from somewhere in Africa.
Oh, okay.
He's a really nice guy. You know, he does really well with the students. I like I said, just met with him yesterday, and we get along real well.
Oh, good.
So yeah,
Good.
he's a great teacher over there, and like I say, because
That's a natural fit then for you.
Yeah, because last year we sponsored a student to work all summer, and you know, so this way he wouldn't have to go try to find a job somewhere. He could stay right there on campus.
Maybe you could get some students too when you're ready. I know you get high school, but maybe you get a few of the Center College to come down to the park and help you when you start putting in your flowers and stuff there at Constitution Square.
Well, I think we got 16 students already.
Okay. You got plenty of high school. Okay, you got plenty of help there.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd hear James the gardener not want more help.
Well, you know, once, because like I said, last year we had about 26. it was plenty crowded, right?
Yeah.
You had all these plants, and
Well, then you got to be straw boss then, didn't you? Here,
No,
you come over here.
Hey.
You come over here. Yeah, see, that's a full-time job there.
No,
You got that many.
I was right in there with them, because our goal was to try to do it under 52 minutes.
Okay.
And we got it done in like 45.
Oh.
So I got my hands dirty, just like them, and it's a lot of fun, and sometimes it turns into a little competition.
Oh yeah.
Get
mine done before you get yours.
You're right. You need some help over there?
Yeah.
You're moving kind of slow.
Yeah.
But now things are going well with the gardens, and like I said, hopefully maybe next week or so might be able to get some soil in.
What's going to be happening Saturday morning after 8 o'clock news of Gardening with James? What are you going to be talking about?
The best way to garden for seniors, people with disabilities, those kind of things to try to help folks out.
Cool. That's what he's all about. Helpful and frugal. That's James the gardener. It's 8:30, time for James the news gardener.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A large number of Kentuckians are making their voices heard in support of the LGBTQ plus community. Hundreds filled the Capitol Rotunda in Frankfort yesterday as lawmakers considered several bills concerning transgender or gender-affirming policies. One of those bills is Senate Bill 150, which would restrict the use of gender-affirming pronouns in school. Trans student David Murphy tells WKYT-TV
that would cause a lot of harm to trans students in the public school system, and also open the door for more restrictions of that kind, restricting what materials students are allowed to access in school.
A Kentucky lawmaker is trying to fix the Commonwealth's teacher shortage. Republican Representative James Tifton yesterday filed a bill which would allow licensed educators from other states to move to Kentucky and be eligible for an equivalent license. The teacher shortage has been a top priority in Frankfort during the recent legislative session, especially after Governor Andy Beshear revealed Kentucky has 11,000 teacher vacancies. The House Judiciary Committee has passed legislation addressing Kentucky's troubled juvenile justice system, sponsored by Republican Representative Kevin Bratcher. House Bill 3 includes a maximum 48-hour hold for minors charged with violent offenses. It also makes public criminal records of juveniles convicted of certain violent crimes. Democratic Representative Keturah Herron voted against the measure.
Currently, juvenile statute allows for education, police officers, courts to already have access to said records. And so opening this up, I feel like it could be more harmful.
I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Louisville Gas and Electric and Kentucky Utilities have won an award for their work at the E.W. Brown Generating Station in Mercer County. Recently, LG&E and KU won 2 Technology Transfer Awards for achievements in innovation, sustainability, research, and development. The award for the E.W. Brown Station comes from KU's Sustainable Solar Side Management at E.W. Brown by coordinating native plants and pollinator habitats there, as well as utilizing sheep as a way to maintain vegetation. LG&E and KU partner with Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill, as well as Roundstone Native Seed Company to make that happen. A former Danville boys head basketball coach has been arrested in Rowan County. In a now deleted Facebook post, Rowan County Schools says they were made aware of allegations of inappropriate sexual misconduct between a student and a Rowan County high school employee. The Rowan County superintendent confirmed that employee is Rowan County assistant basketball coach Andrew Zahari, who was arrested yesterday and charged with third-degree rape. Zahari was the boys basketball coach at Danville High School for 2 seasons, the 2010-2011 season and the 2011-2012 season. After more than a decade, Ephraim McDowell has announced that they will be closing the Lancaster Diagnostic Center. The facility had served lab and diagnostic needs of Garrett and surrounding counties for more than 10 years. Those who need lab and diagnostic done in that area can go to one of the other many locations like the North Garrett Family Medical Center, Fort Logan Hospital in Stanford, and multiple Danville locations. I'm Joe Mathis.
At Suttles Tree Care, we salute the beauty of the great outdoors. And for those times when the great outdoors isn't so beautiful, you don't have to worry. At Suttles Tree Care, we do it all. We help protect your trees from damage in high winds and storms, even tree and stump removal, land clearing, brush trimming. Let Suttles Tree Care take a look at your property. If there's a tree that could be a problem, we'll let you know and take care of it before the problem happens. At Suttles Tree Care, you get the best for less. Affordable, expert tree and brush trimming, cabling to reduce stress damage on your tree from high winds, weight from ice and snow, and heavy foliage. At Suttles Tree Care, we're your neighbors. We live here. We're a licensed, insured, locally owned business, a family that's been taking care of your land for over 30 years. The great outdoors. It's beautiful. At Suttles Tree Care, we can help you keep it that way. Visit SuttlesTreeCare.com and let's take care of your trees and property before there's a problem. Suttles Tree Care. Get the best for less.
Here are the obituaries. John Samuel Eckler, age 84 of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Donna Eckler and was a veteran of the United States Navy. Visitation is Wednesday from 5 to the time of the service at 8 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Ann Nita Crawley, age 67 of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. Visitation is Saturday from 12 noon and the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. Elizabeth Clara Hackbart Jones, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Sunday. She was the widow of James Jones. Visitation is Sunday from 12 noon to the time of the service at 2 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it! You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Nothing is more frustrating than clogged pipes, drains, and sinks. A plumber with the correct tools can make the repair so much easier and quicker. Royal Flush Plumbing can do camera inspections, saves tearing up your yard. They can find debris left behind and get it all out with their hot hydro-jetting equipment and Warthog root cutting head. It gets the job done when plunging or snaking a drain can't. Call Royal Flush owner Danny Lynn.
If you're looking for a plumber you can trust, pick up the phone and call Royal Flush. 859-319-1286. 859-319-1286.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month, $25.66 due, assigned 36 monthly, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, docket, acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer and option. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28th.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 this afternoon, and scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2. Then showers likely, a possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 68. Breezy, gusts as high as wind gusts 34 miles an hour. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Tonight, showers, possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3 with a low of 32. Wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. Got a chance of flurries after 2 for Friday. Mostly cloudy with a high of 38. Wind gusts to 23. Friday night, a chance of flurries before 8. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny on Saturday, however, James, high of 48. Sunny Sunday and a high of 56. Right now, we have rain, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:39. So at least it looks like with all this rain, we're looking at a low tonight of 32, which is right at the freezing mark. And, I think we're going to avoid something bad there.
Right.
And tomorrow night, a low of 22, but it should be stop raining and wet. So hopefully you don't have to worry about any kind of a 3-letter word that starts with an I and ends with an E with a C in the middle.
Yeah.
We don't want to even talk about that.
Flash freeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
Yeah.
It is 8:40, 20 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. You are getting on WHBN AM and FM.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
Well, that was pretty. He was right on time, but he didn't interrupt. So that was pretty nice that time.
No, that was polite.
Yes, that was polite. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And I politely ask you, do you have a few random facts you'd like to lay on us?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You may know this if you've ever been on the Bourbon Trail.
Okay.
But distillers call the whiskey the evaporators from the bar as it ages, the angel share.
Oh, did not know that.
Well, I've never worked in a bourbon warehouse or anything.
Distillery or anything, yeah.
Yeah, so, but that's
I
good
haven't
enough. Probably drank up enough to be one. The amount that evaporates varies based on the location. There's more evaporation in Kentucky than Scotland due to the climate. And the amount of time it ages, roughly speaking, the angel share starts out at 2% to 4% per year. So I guess Kentucky has evaporation is, I guess, better than Scotland.
Well, I guess it's the weather, it's the temperature, the atmosphere.
I guess so. There's a statue at Harvard University that says John Harvard founder, 1638. All of that's wrong. John Howard was a benefactor, not the founder. Harvard was founded in 1636, and the statue is actually of a man named Sherman Hoar, Hoar. So I guess they messed that one up, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
All right. The trend of players wearing longer basketball shorts started in 1987 when Michael Jordan asked for his to be lengthened so he could hold them when he bent over to breathe. Well, I kind of like those than the swim shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what they looked like and felt like, too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Last one is there are only 60 certified master cheesemakers in the U.S., and all of them live in Wisconsin.
Oh, did not know. Oh, did you get the page after that? There's one more.
Oh.
Maybe a little more information on that, too.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. The biggest sale in Walmart history was made by Shaquille O'Neal. He spent $70,000 at one store when he was traded from Miami to Phoenix in 2008. He bought everything for his new house there.
Wow, everything.
$70,000 at Walmart.
Whoa, boy! I bet they roll the red carpet out for him.
Oh man!
And the long and deep because he's heavy, he's big.
Yeah, and probably delivered everything free.
Yeah. Speaking of deliver, we're going to deliver our Judge Executive, Sarah Steele, coming up at about 8:50. After the 9 o'clock news, we'll have someone from Ace Hardware. And after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we're going to have the new appointed mayor for Harrodsburg on, and that person's name is, I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to have to wait and listen and find out.
Well, then I'm going to go then.
Well, speaking of listening, yeah, go ahead and go, but you're going to miss something, James. This is James Ingram, and he was born on this date in 1952, expired 2019. This is called Baby, Come to Me, WHBN.
Thinking back in time when love was only in my mind, I realized ain't no second chance. You got to hold on to romance. Don't let it slide. There's a special kind of magic in the air when you find another heart that needs to share. Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby. Always stay. 'Cause I can't go back to living without you.
Spending every dime to keep you talking on the line. That's how it was. And all those walks together out in any kind of weather, just because there's a brand new way of looking at your life when you know that love is standing by your side.
Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. I'm so glad that I found you. Gotta have your love around me, baby. Always stay. 'Cause I can't go back to living without you.
The night can be cold. There's a chill to every evening when you're all alone.
Don't talk anymore. 'Cause you know that I'll be here to keep you warm.
Keep me warm.
Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby. Always stay. 'Cause I can't go back to living without you. Come to me.
Let me
put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby.
want you to stay, 'cause I can't go back to living without you.
Come to me. Come to me. Put my arms around you. This was meant to be. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby.
That was James Ingram and Patty Austin with Baby Come to Me. And again, that we have James Ingram, who was born on this date in 1952. It's 8:47 and a half. Coming up next will be our Judge Executive, Sarah Sloan, right here on, listen to me, Sloan. Sarah Steele. I got Johnny Sloan's name on my mind for some reason. Sarah Steele, our Judge Executive, coming up after these.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Breakfast with the basketball coaches is this Saturday morning on WHBN, live from the Old Bus Station Restaurant. Join Gary True and Todd Davis at 9 o'clock as they have the coaches of the boys and girls basketball teams of both Mercer County and Bergen. Get the latest news on the teams right from the coaches. Breakfast with the basketball coaches of the Old Bus Station Restaurant is brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, Farmers National Bank, 101 Business Solutions, and Big Deals Online Store. Tune in and hear the latest on high school basketball Saturday mornings on WHBN 99.5 FM and 1420 AM.
Did you know there's only one full-service jewelry store in 5 counties? And it's not at the mall, and it's not a national chain or any box store. I'm talking about B&L Jewelers right here in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. This is Lauren. Our prices and quality cannot be matched, and everything you purchase from B&L Jewelers is backed by a free lifetime guarantee. The mall and department store folks make big money selling their guarantees to folks who don't know about us. We offer full services that can't be matched by anyone. Any type of jewelry repair or remount, or just answers to simple questions from a real jeweler on site right here in our store. We know that your jewelry is precious to you, so we do all of our repairs in-house and in an average of 3 days. We can take care of all your engraving needs, from simple plaques to major corporate logos, even those champagne or wine bottles for those special occasions, all done here by your trusted jeweler. We believe in treating our clients like friends, not like customers. We have a free 6-month layaway. We offer up to 60 months financing, 12 months same as cash financing, no credit check financing available as well. Why would you go anywhere else? B&L Jewelers is the only intelligent choice for all your jewelry needs.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school basketball tonight as West Jessamine will take on Garrett County. It's at West Jessamine. It's a 7:30 tip-off, a game we'll have on Z105. It's a girl-boy doubleheader at Mercer County as Southwestern takes on the Lady Titans and Titans. Girls game tips off at 6. The boys game will follow that on 99.5 FM WHBN. And all games streamed live online at hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust, Bluegrass Artworks, and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
I want to ride Hatfield Chevrolet, and they had me
driving in my car, going very far, down the street in my car.
If you want to ride, go to RodHatfieldChevy.com. Rod Hatfield Chevrolet, Lexington, Kentucky.
What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to listen to Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN. That's the Rooster.
Oh, thank you very much. This is the Rooster. Let's see if we can't get a hold of our judge executive, Sarah Steele. Let's see. Oh, I think I got one ringy dingy.
Hello?
Is this our judge executive, Sarah Steele?
It sure is.
Well, good morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Good morning.
Well, I got a big question to ask you. Do you think it's going to rain?
Well, possibility.
Okay.
Slight
just
chance.
A slight chance. Okay. Now, you heard that first from Judge Sarah Steele. She said there's a slight chance of rain today. Well,
maybe a downpour.
Yeah, maybe a downpour 2 or 3 or whatever. Hey, we have the chamber banquet tonight. Will you be able to make that?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be there. I hope to see lots of people there. It starts at 5:30 for the social hour, and then 6:30 for dinner. So I will be there.
I will be there. I would love to formally meet you. So hopefully we can run into each other there. And I have been graciously allowed to give away the Bob Martin Community Spirit Award. So I feel very privileged to be able to do that.
That's exciting.
Yes,
It'll
it
be
really
good
is.
Evening. It sounds like it's going to be a great evening.
I think so, and we'll be high and dry.
Yes.
We'll have to sit outside or nothing like that.
Hopefully, right?
Yeah. Well, Judge, what's been going on in the county? Some things that we need to know about.
Well, we have a few different things going on. We actually hired a couple positions. This week we have a new animal control officer. That's important for people to know. So all the phone numbers are still the same. And then so Mr. Kyler Marshall is our new animal control officer. So that's exciting. We had our meeting this week. No major news as far as that goes. We have a meeting coming up on the 28th for our second meeting of February. We do have a joint jail meeting on Friday this week, tomorrow, and that is with our the Mercer County, the Bull County Joint Jail System. That's actually at the Bull County Detention Center this time, so we're actually going and taking a look at the facilities. So that's kind of exciting. We have there's some information in the newspaper about, a lot of people have had questions about the Public Service Commission filing on some land here in Mercer County. So there's some specific information in the newspaper this week. So I'd ask people to go to the Harrodsburg Herald and take a look. There's actually a link where you can go to the PSC website and see exactly what's going on and where that property stands. So that's important that people do. So business is rocking on here in Mercer County.
Well, good. Is there a question or two, Judge, that people keep asking you or needing information about that? And if it's one or two, I'm sure there's more too that maybe don't have a chance, or that's a lot of people get shy sometimes about asking questions. But if you got a couple questions, people that been asking you about that maybe you could share with us.
Sure. The biggest questions that I've received so far are in reference to two of the big projects going on. The one project is the broadband. Of course, we've talked about that several times. We know broadband is an issue here in our community. If you live even a mile outside of city limits, broadband is an issue. So that application was submitted. A lot of people thought that when the physical court voted that the construction was going to start immediately, and unfortunately that's not the process that it takes. A lot of people have had questions on when will this project start. So the way this works is we have partnered with All Points Broadband. We had to submit an application to the state. That was due the first week of February. From there, it will be late spring before we know if our application was accepted for the project to be completed. And then from the guidelines that All Point Broadband have given us, once we know if we get the project, then hopefully by the end of the summer, some construction will, end of summer, maybe fall, some of the basic construction will start. And once construction starts, it'll be at least a year-long project. So it sounds terrible to say it's over a year out, but it is a process that unfortunately we have to go through to get it. But we're working hard, we're pushing hard, we're moving forward, trying to get everybody the services that they need here in the county. So that's probably been the most question of what's the time frame? When will this start? And so hopefully sooner rather than later. So we're working hard. I think the other questions are just mostly about the PSC filing. What does this mean? So that's why I had put a letter out in the newspaper this week, so community members feel like they get a little information. The county is in some litigation over that, so it's a little hard, on question and answer. We can't really do that because it is in court, but there are some specifics that, I was approved to send out. So I would really advise our community to read up on that. It's very important going forward. We're trying to secure jobs for our community and build our community, and so it's important that community members get involved.
What is PSC, Judge?
It's the Public Service Commission.
All right. Because sometimes people may not know exactly what abbreviation. We've become an abbreviation society anymore.
For everything, right?
Yes.
There's acronyms and abbreviations for everything. So in the newspaper, in the letter, something that April Ellis did for us that was amazing. At the bottom of the letter to the community, there's actually a QR code that you can actually go to, and it takes you directly to the filing, so you can read the exacts.
Oh, good.
Because it is kind of hard to find on the website. If you Google Public Service Commission Kentucky, it comes right up, and the filing number, the exact filing number, is in the letter. It's been printed in the newspaper. It's on our Facebook page, the Mercer County Fiscal Court Kentucky Facebook page, so that people have that exact number and it's easier to find. Because I'll be honest, the Public Service Commission website's pretty large.
Yeah. And it said people just either they feel intimidated when they get, a lot to have to read, or they just sometimes don't have time to.
Sure. And I will tell this too. We actually printed some maps So if people are interested to see what those projects look like or where they are, we have some large maps here at the courthouse and my office in the old Gateway building. We have those posted along with the letter to the community with some information. So if people want to come by and take a look at that, we have those posted.
Very good. Anything else that we need to know about, Judge? Any meetings coming up?
Like I said, this week we have the joint jail meeting. There's a lot of things going on in the community. We have a chamber banquet. I noticed the library has a lot of activities going on. So just a lot of things for people to get involved, and a lot of fun things happening in the community. I advise people to get out and join in.
Judge, give us the phone number for your office and any hours that's available for people to.
Sure. Our office number here is 859-734-6300. Our office is open from 8 to 4:30. And if I'm not around and they need to speak with me, they can leave a message and we'll get back with them. And I'm out often at meetings, but the ladies here are wonderful at taking messages or helping out where needed. So
very good. Well, we look forward to seeing you tonight and look forward to having you on again next Thursday.
Yeah. Have a great week.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was our Judge Executive, Sarah Steele. And you heard it right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955 on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. Get your big savings store that's open 24/7. It's called Big Deals. You'll save 20, 30, up to 50% on goods and services you need and want. And it's open 24 hours. Go to hometownlive.net, click on Big Deals, and you will save. We're also on CKYTV.net Channel 2. It's 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Trey Thomas. President Biden is expected to deliver public remarks on the recent aerial objects shot down by the U.S. military. Reports say the president could speak as early as today about the 3 objects that entered North American airspace this month. Former NASA astronaut turned Democratic Senator Mark Kelly says Congress should consider requiring transponders on high-altitude balloons because they would help identify balloons that are not a threat. Thousands of people gathered last night on the Michigan State University campus for a vigil to honor 3 students killed this week. Governor Gretchen Whitmer spoke, asking how many more mass shootings need to happen before common sense reform for gun laws is passed.
We lost 4 young souls at Oxford High. There are students who've lived through that, the worst day of their lives, only to go and experience it again here.
5 other MSU students remain hospitalized as they recover from their injuries. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he's planning to send more migrants to other parts of the U.S. DeSantis yesterday signed a bill that creates the Unauthorized Alien Transport Program and called it a valuable tool to protect citizens from President Biden's open border policies. The judge in the Alex Murdaugh double murder trial says he will allow the jury to hear evidence of Murdaugh's alleged botched assisted suicide for hire attempt. The now disbarred lawyer is accused of killing his wife and son on their South Carolina estate in June of 2021. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
At CDW, we get sometimes your teams have to be in 2 places at once.
Tell me about it. Our team lead needs to be at a wedding this weekend, but the big presentation is on Monday.
No need to panic. CDW experts can help you implement Citrix Workspace. It allows secure access to desktops from any device. Management is easy, and everyone in your office can stay close to their files and apps, even during the Cha-Cha slide.
Well, talk about having your cake.
And eating it, too. IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/Citrix.
We are ending blindness caused by age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. AMD is the leading cause of blindness in people over 55, but with treatment, we can save vision for people with AMD. In some cases, we can reverse it. Help end blindness by calling the Foundation Fighting Blindness today at 1-800-BLINDNESS for a free packet on reversing or managing AMD. Or go to the website fightblindness.org, where I found so much helpful information. Or again, call 1-800-BLINDNESS today.
Civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton is standing up and speaking out against Florida Governor Ron DeSantis after he announced he wants to ban an advanced placement course on African American studies.
If you would study history, Governor, you would have known to mess with us in education always ends to your defeat.
Sharpton led a group of faith leaders, elected officials, students, and parents in a march to the state capitol in Tallahassee Wednesday. He gave his own history lesson, saying every racism and bigotry inflection point in the country has been about education. A man suspected of trying to steal a catalytic converter from an SUV is dead after the owner ran over him in Southern California. It happened in the parking lot of a shopping center in Palmdale. Investigators say 4 suspects pulled up and one of them got out to saw off the vehicle's catalytic converter. A woman was asleep inside the SUV and heard noises, so she started the engine, shifted into reverse, and felt a bump. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The other 3 suspects were arrested. The nation's air travel system is safe. Lisa Taylor with more.
That's what the acting leader of the FAA told a Senate committee. Billy Nolan said things are safe, but there's always room for improvement. His remarks came as senators questioned him over a series of recent close calls. That includes a near collision last month between FedEx and Southwest Airlines planes in Austin, Texas.
Make-A-Wish America is getting a massive donation from basketball great Michael Jordan. The icon donated $10 million to the foundation. He said he's been a partner of Make-A-Wish for more than 3 decades. It's being described as the largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. You're listening to NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Boyle, Mercer, Garrett, and Lincoln counties are among 13 counties that will be the beneficiary of a spaying and neutering clinic grant. The Bluegrass Area Development District announced it had received a grant worth $250,000 to continue spaying and neutering cats. It's the 4th year that the grant, known as the Bluegrass Cat Project, has been awarded. So far, the foundation has spayed or neutered more than 7,600 cats, and this $250,000 grant will cover around 3,000 more cats from 13 counties. Lincoln County Schools recently got a grant for all 7 of the district's schools to help with math education. Crab Orchard, Highland, Houstonville, and Stanford Elementary, as well as Lincoln County Middle and High School, will all get a part of that Mathematics Achievement Fund mini grant from the Kentucky Department of Education. The $40,000 grant will allow the school district to purchase materials needed for mathematics instruction and pay for extended time or release time for teachers to engage in professional learning of those new products. I'm Joe Mathis.
I'm Katie George, and if you want to save a bunch of Benjamins, then don't miss the President's Day sales event at Cartown Kia.
Lease the 2023 Kia Forte for just $299 down and $299 per month.
And if you take home over $350 a week, we have lenders that want to approve you. Save a bunch of Benjamins at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 per month. 2566 due assigned 36 monthly, 10,000 miles per year plus tax, title, license, docket, acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer. Price may not include dealer and options. See dealer for details. Offer expires February 28th.
The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family, fresh Mediterranean and American. A gathering place, always a treat. Specialty gyros, great burgers and fries. Whatever you're craving will satisfy. The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
In Danville, Lexington Road.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply,
Mark.
a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Showers and possible thunderstorm before 1 this afternoon, and scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2, and showers likely, possible thunderstorm after 2, high of 68, breezy. Wind gusts up to 34. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it, or if you buying stuff from Ace Hardware, hang on to it as you go to the car. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. tonight. Then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3. Low of 32. Wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch possible. For tomorrow, which is Friday, chance of flurries after 2. Mostly cloudy with a high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, a chance of flurries before 8, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clearer, the low of 22. Sunny Saturday, help on the way, a high of 48. Mostly sunny Sunday, a high of 56. Washington's birthday on Monday, scattered showers after 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny, high of 55. 50-50 shot of showers Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high of 63. Showers likely Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 62. Right now, we have rain falling in and around our listening area, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09.5. Good Thursday morning to you. This is the 16th day of February. Rick and James Gardner thanking you for making some part of your Thursday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen. Let us know if there's some bad water spots. All right, so we can pass that along, free air to those who share. And song requests can be done. Not anymore today because we have guests back-to-back, but normally we'll take song requests about any time. 859-734-4321, 734-4321, DQ. Ice cream cake giveaway tomorrow morning before 10 o'clock. Those having a birthday between 11th and 17th, Shane Bartleshan, Jackie Bug, Kirsten Byers, Colton Horn, Taylor Logue, Sarah Neiman, and Bryce Broderick, all having be registered for the DQ ice cream cake. And all needs a name and number to add other people. Birthdays for today: Jamal Gray, Travis Keaton, Donnie Dampier, William McElroy, Alan Goldie, and Butch Haber, all celebrating. Now, let's see. Derek from Ace Hardware, is it your birthday?
Not today. It's not.
Not today. So we missed your birthday then, didn't we?
Well, mine's a little later in the year.
Oh, we haven't missed it yet. In September? Okay,
No.
You have to remind us about that.
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Derek, I got a life hack for you. Do you cook eggs ever?
I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this might come in handy for you. That did you know you're less likely to get eggshells in your eggs if you crack them on a flat surface?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And here's a positive thought for you, Derek. The happiest moments my heart knows are those in which it is pouring forth its affections to a few esteemed characters.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. Now, see, all these things you didn't know you were going to know, Derek.
No.
Or maybe you didn't want to know. I don't. Yeah, there you go. Well, Derek with Ace Hardware, and we got to really say the new Ace Hardware because you keep adding new things on. And you know, Derek, how long has Ace Hardware been open over there, by the way, starting off?
Oh, we opened up in January of 2020.
Wow.
Okay.
My goodness.
Yes, sir.
The first time, I got to be honest with you, Derek, the first time I walked in there, because Pepsi has been a very close partner with us, okay? And I used to drive over to Harrodsburg to go get our Pepsi drinks for our cookouts. And the first time I walked in there, I was just like, oh, my gosh, the memories in this building.
Yeah, we get, every now and then we'll get one of the employees that used to either work in that building or deliver to that building. They'll come in and just look around, talk about all the different things that used to be in in different locations inside of there.
Yeah. It's amazing. Wow. Now, Derek, give a person, I can't imagine nobody knowing or not heard of Ace Hardware, but kind of give us just kind of a view of what we can find just in the store itself, and then we'll talk about the new additions. But let's just talk about when they first walk in the store, Derek, what kind of things do you have available for sale there at Ace?
When you first walk in, you'll definitely be greeted by a helpful employee to help you find whatever you need. We have our paint center right in, and as you walk through the front door, and we've got pretty much anything you can get or anything you can need. But we're definitely going to be adding more and more. We usually take customer requests on different items that if we don't have them, we usually keep those in a book and try to add as much as we can. But we've got a lot of grilling equipment, your paint, of course, all hardware, nuts and bolts, plumbing, all electrical, just you name it, we've got it.
Well, it's a one-stop shop, and that's what you're hoping. Now, you don't carry any appliances, do you, other than like the grills?
No, sir. No appliances.
Okay, that's another. It can be a real challenge, I guess. Let me put it nicely, to have to fool with appliances and all that kind of thing. So, I'm sure that's not something that you would probably look forward to doing. What are your hours, by the way, Derek?
The main store hours are Monday through Friday, 8 till 7, Saturday, 8 till 6, and on Sunday, 1 to 6.
Wow, open 7 days a week.
Yes, sir.
James the gardener's here, too. Do you have any questions for him, James, or anything that you wanted to ask him?
I know in some Ace Hardwares, they have clothes, and then some Ace Hardwares, they have seeds and gardening supplies.
Yeah. Different parts of the year we'll have seeds for like garden. We should be getting those in, I would say, soon, so everybody can get their gardens going. And we have a few like different, not really a clothing section, but we have like T-shirts and different things like that.
Work clothes and things like that. Do you need gloves and all that type of thing? Yeah.
Okay.
Work gloves. Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. Well, Derek, can you hang on a minute? I've got to make us some money paying bills with these advertisers, and then we can come back talk some more with you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good.
Hang on. We got Derek from Ace Hardware in Harrodsburg in the old Pepsi building. It makes me sad, but you're not going to be sad when you go in with all the equipment and services that they provide you. And we'll be talking more. There are new additions with Derek right after these messages. It is 9:16. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM.
Isaiah House provides holistic substance abuse treatment to help recovering addicts achieve sobriety for a lifetime.
You're looking for treatment, if you're looking for help out there, and you're a woman, you can't do it by yourself. They will welcome you in with open arms and open hands right where you're at.
Kentucky Medicaid accepted for treatment. Call Isaiah House Treatment Center today, 859-375-9200. Isaiah House Treatment Center, real hope for addiction.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant, open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Fuel User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Fuel User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Fuel User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFuelUserFactory.com.
It is 9:18. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. My guest is Derek from Ace Hardware. And Derek, I've noticed a big new building in the back parking lot there of Ace Hardware. Can you tell us what, and is that open, number one? And number two, what in the world is going on in there?
We are open. It is a full-service shop. We have all of our outdoor power equipment and rental items in this new building. All of the steel power equipment that was over in the main store, all of that has gotten moved over. And we are servicing units and just trying to take care of the community.
Okay, so you got a good separate location back there away from everything else to make it easier for your employees, number one, but number two, the customers as well.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
And go ahead.
I was just going to say we are right now we're doing like a winter service special up until the end of the month, until the 28th. If anyone wants to call and schedule before the 28th, you can get it at the winter special pricing.
Oh, cool. The point I was going to, and what about the hours for that shop? Is it the same as the store, or is it going to be
close?
Okay.
It's the hours over here are 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday 8 to 2, closed on Sunday.
Okay. Now I like the two and you're even open till 7 weeknights, which makes it a lot handier for people that have to get off work, maybe go home, grab a quick meal, and then run back out to Ace if they need to. That's very convenient.
Yes, yeah. I've had to do it several times myself. Even after leaving, going home for the day, I'll be back.
And you don't know when you get home, what problems you can find then.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
And you said something about rental equipment you're going to carry now. What kind of rental piece of equipment do you have available?
We've got several items. We've got stump grinders, brush cutters, augers, pressure washers, lifts. We got skid steers and mini excavators on their way. Just several different items.
Well, now, Derek, I don't know of anybody else over in Harrodsburg that does the rental of equipment now, so that probably be a very good fit for you all.
Yeah, it's so far it's done real well. We just got into it not long ago, but it's starting to pick up as the word gets out.
And a lot of people have had to become do-it-yourselfers. And sometimes, you don't want the outlay of big, heavy equipment that you might hopefully only need to use once. So this is kind of a nice alternative, isn't it?
It is. I really like having, myself, I usually try to do everything by myself. Most of the time just because I can't find anybody to help me.
Yeah.
But I like just the single man units that you can operate on your own. That's just convenient for me, and I would say a lot of other people.
Now, Derek, what would you say if someone came up there and wanted to rent something and wasn't sure how to use it? I would imagine your people are trained and will show them exactly how to use each piece of equipment.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can take you out and show you how everything works, even let you operate it out in the parking lot or over in the field area, just depending on the unit. But we'll definitely make sure you know how to operate it before you leave.
And safety is the key word, obviously, there, because you don't want anybody getting hurt with the items. And that's pretty neat, too, to make sure everybody knows how to start things, because every piece of equipment is really different.
It is. You definitely want to know how everything works with it. Just like you said, for safety reasons and just to be more efficient with it. You don't want to have to pay for another day just because you wasn't sure how to operate it, and it takes you longer, so you can get it back and not have to have that extra expense.
Yeah. And you don't need or want your equipment to get torn up in the process either, because you need to try to rent that to the next person.
That's right.
Does that have, Derek, does that have a separate phone number just for out there for that building?
We the entire campus here, it has the same number. The main store is extension 1, and the power building is extension 2.
Oh, okay. So, and what's your phone number, Derek?
It is 859-605-6480.
Say that phone number one more time so somebody can write it down.
Yes, sir. 859-605-6480.
Okay, very good. And give us your hours again, Derek.
The main store is 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 7 Monday through Friday during the week, 8 to 6 on Saturday, 1 to 6 on Sunday, and then the power building is 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Very good. Again, even Saturday hours, Derek, 8 to 6. That's long hours because, again, people doing stuff at home, they need to run out. Give us a couple of things that people come in and ask for, Derek. Or here, question part B for that question. What are people coming in saying, gee, Derek, I didn't know you all carried this or did that? Give us a couple examples, if you would.
Yeah, we definitely hear that every day. People didn't know that we had certain items, but I see a lot of people coming in with plumbing. Most of the time, if they come in for plumbing, we see them 2 or 3 times because they forgot an item.
Yeah,
but we get a lot of people in for like grilling, just different spices, barbecues, stuff like that. And the paint, we get a tremendous amount of customers coming in to get paint. That's probably one of the bigger things that we sell in the main store.
You know, Derek, I know the name Ace Hardware is a brand name that people know about, but to me, an advantage of Ace Hardware versus big box stores is you all are locally owned. You all care more because you live right there in the community. So I think the big advantage, even though you have a big name, the hometown advantage is a big advantage for you all.
It is, and unlike the bigger box stores, you're definitely going to get some customer service, which is lacking in a lot of different stores.
Isn't that the truth? Yes, it's true. And that's it. You know, your friends and neighbors. That's what. And the nice thing too is when you go into a store like Ace Hardware, there, you're going to see a lot of the familiar faces, and that. I think that puts people more at ease. You're going to have turnover with different businesses. We understand that. But it seems like with big box stores, you never see a lot of the same people twice.
Yeah, that's correct. It is pretty comforting when you walk in and see a familiar face.
Derek, tell us how to find Ace Hardware. Is there an easy way? How do you tell people? If somebody's on the phone, never been there before, what would you tell them?
Depending, I usually ask where they're going to be coming from, and if they're familiar with Harrodsburg, I usually just ask them if they know where a Dairy Queen is, and would let them know we're right across 127 from that. And some people know where the old the Pepsi building was, so I'll let them know that's where we are in the old Pepsi building. But it just depends on which direction they're coming from.
In Lawrenceburg, we do have a lot of listeners because they don't have a radio station. So people in Lawrenceburg, we invite you to come out and check Ace Hardware. And if you're not sure where they're at, give them a call, and they'll give you directions and give you the help and expertise and personal service. Again, that's what's so lacking in so many businesses anymore, Derek. Man, I can remember, and I'm going to date myself now, as a kid, we would go to a, quote, service station when you drove up. And what would they do? A guy come running out, literally, What can I get you? Pump gas. Okay, here, let me clean your windshield. Let me check your oil. Let me check your tires. See, that's what's called service, and that's what's missing in so many of these big box stores and a lot of other places. But again, that's what's one thing that you all have to do to out hustle them is you've got to offer real customer service.
Yeah, the customer service has definitely been a big plus. A lot of the customers commend us for our customer service whenever they come in and when they're leaving. They really appreciate it.
Well, and it's nice, too, that I'm sure you all do this, too, as versus, say, a box store. We've all been there at one time or another. Where can I find this? Oh, it's in aisle 12 over there somewhere around the middle or right-hand or left-hand side. I don't know where it is. I would bet, though, your employees take people to the spot where stuff's at.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Whenever the customer comes in and lets us know what they need, we'll take them straight to it and ask them if there's anything else we can help them with, and if it is, we'll take care of them. If not, we'll just head back up toward the front, show them where to register.
And that's the thing too is questions. You can't find anybody to help you in a big box store. That's what's nice about a small. You're laughing. You've experienced the same thing. You go in places, Derek, and you do have questions, especially do-it-yourselfers. You're going to have more questions than probably the professional people that do service work or whatever. So.
Yeah. It's pretty frustrating when you're trying to find somebody to help you and you can't. You have to walk around, and if you do find somebody, then they either don't work in that
department,
that department, and can't help you, and then they try to get somebody else.
Yeah.
It just takes too much time.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Well, Derek, you won't be frustrated at all at Ace Hardware. Thank you for taking time to stop in and let us know, and we look forward to talking to you again in the future.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks, Derek.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Derek from Ace Hardware. We're coming up at 9:30, and after the news and weather forecast, the new mayor
is the Kentucky News Network
in Harrodsburg. Will be here.
The House Judiciary Committee has passed legislation addressing Kentucky's troubled juvenile justice system. Sponsored by Republican Representative Kevin Bratcher, House Bill 3 includes a maximum 48-hour hold for minors charged with violent offenses. Representative Bratcher.
Also, there is a open records. If a child is adjudicated, convicted of one of these violent crimes, their records become open for a certain amount of time, and if the child does not commit any further violations, the records are closed back up.
The measure also appropriates money to renovate and reopen the Jefferson County Youth Detention Center in Louisville. It would be operated by the state of Kentucky. Kentuckians are making their voices heard in support of the LGBTQ plus community. Hundreds of people filing into the Capitol Rotunda in Frankfort yesterday as lawmakers consider several bills concerning transgender or gender-affirming policies. One of those is Senate Bill 150, which would restrict the use of gender-affirming pronouns in schools. Governor Beshear was in attendance. It's spring fire season in Kentucky. The season began yesterday and marks the time when it's illegal to have burns outdoors during the day near woods or brush line to help prevent forest fires. The Division of Forestry has recommended not burning anything between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Officials say any necessary fires should be made when there is no debris around in open space. Spring forest fire season runs through the end of April. A Louisville shelter is waiving redemption fees for lost pets. Metro Animal Services is out of space and has lots of captured stray animals. The organization is now asking owners to reclaim their pets free of charge. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Better information leads to better investing. David Keller, Chief Market Strategist at StockCharts.com, on technical tools and how they set stock charts apart.
What we try to do is give you those tools, but also give the education to try to improve it. And we find one of the ways that people come to stock charts originally is to learn how to invest more effectively, right? And think about how we can understand the markets, try to learn about the interest rate environment and what the Fed's activities actually do and what inflation actually means and how we can analyze price behavior to better understand it. So I think for us, it's that combination of looking at the market through the lens of behavioral finance and technical analysis, but really thinking about having a group of investors along with you to help you navigate the markets we found to be a really important part of the investing toolkit.
StockCharts.com delivers the charts, tools, and resources you need to succeed in the markets. Pick the stocks you want to track, view historical data, and make informed investment decisions. Go to StockCharts.com and start your free 30-day trial today.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
All right, this is what it looks like. Showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 this afternoon, then scattered showers and thunderstorms between 1 and 2, then showers likely, a possible thunderstorm after 2. High of 68, breezy, wind gusts up to 34 miles an hour. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Please slow down and be careful out there. Tonight, showers and a possible thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly between 1 and 3. Low of 32, wind gusts to 28. New rainfall amounts between 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch possible. We got a chance of flurries after 2 on Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 38, wind gusts to 23. Friday night, a chance of flurries before 8. Mostly cloudy, gradually becoming clear with a low of 22. Sunny Saturday, high of 48. Mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 56. Right now, we've got rain falling in and around our listening area, 58 degrees in Harrodsburg. Ladies and gentlemen, the announcement you've been waiting for, and I've been hyping all morning, is our new appointed mayor for Harrodsburg is coming up, and I'm not going to tell you it is until after this.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
All right, now, what you've been waiting for, and this is the, before you say anything, this is the only thing I could find sort of mayoral, whatever that word is. I couldn't find anything else, but this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, the new appointed mayor of Harrodsburg is Scott Mosley. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Outstanding. Get a privilege to serve the good folks of Harrodsburg, and I'm just elated.
You know, and first off, let me say, I think it's an excellent choice because of the fact, number one, you used to be on the commission, did you not?
Yes.
Okay. You got that experience and know what that's about. Number two, your experience as a county judge, I think that will be very helpful and beneficial because of the fact, Scott, just like our sheriff, who used to be the police chief, he's got a unique perspective of seeing how the city police department works and how the county department works. I think you've got a unique perspective because you understand what being on the commission to begin with, first off, and what's involved, but then a perspective of the county side of it too. So I think you offer a unique perspective from both city and county. I think it was the right choice.
Oh, I really appreciate that. And yes, I do have a different perspective than most coming in because of the fact of being the judge. And I see the areas that had a little breakdown communication that I'm able to gap that together. And Judge Still and I will be able to work wonderfully together and help make Mercer County, Harrodsburg just progress like you wouldn't believe.
That's a question I was going to ask is that Judge Steele has taken your old job and you knew and saw the importance when you were judge how important it really was for the citizens of Harrodsburg / Mercer County / Bergen. Okay, we don't ever want to forget Bergen.
Never forget Bergen.
That it's so important that everybody's on the same team and pulls together. So I think that's another unique perspective that you can offer, being that you've worked for both entities before.
Absolutely, yeah. We have also the unincorporated Cornishville, Salvice as well.
Yeah.
We have the ability to see the areas that can be better serve the full people working together. Judge Steele, I know, has the exact same philosophy that she wants to see the county, city just thrive. And I know that in speaking with her, that her passion and her love for the community will shine through with Harrodsburg and the county working hand in hand to make everybody in the complete county just thrive.
And I know you've lived in Harrodsburg. Well, I guess, how many years you been in Harrodsburg?
Oh, 56, but I was in college for 4, but yeah, came right back.
And you owned a business right there in Harrodsburg too. So again, you are down home rooted, and you care. And that's the reason I guess you ran for commission in the first place, is you wanted to be a part. And didn't your dad, wasn't he on the commission as well?
Yeah, Dad was on the commission for 12 years, and he served and had a business in Harrodsburg for over 60 years. And
that's odd. Yeah. The business model, work model your dad had as a business owner, being on the commission. And then somebody named Scott Mosley has a business, and then he goes into politics, if you will, and being on the commission too.
Absolutely, yeah. He led the way, and following in his footsteps and in his memory. And one of the things that he always said that we don't ever want to forget is the government's for the people. It's not that the people are for the government. So my door is always open. My phone lines are always open. You have a question, you have a problem, any concerns, don't hesitate to give me a call. And you can reach me at 859-734-7705.
Now, does your office have like regular hours, or is there somebody manning that position, or how does that work?
Yes, regular hours are 8 to 4. Again, I usually get there about 7:45 and stay until I can leave. Sometimes it's at 5 when I was at the judge's office. Sometimes it was at 4:30. But phone's open 24 hours a day. Anybody needs to reach me, they can call me, and they can call on the cell as well. So,
all right. And I guess I need to ask the question: where's your office located if somebody's not sure?
Sure, it's right on Main Street of Harrodsburg. It's at right next to the Mercer County Judicial Center, and you can't miss us. Just come up Main Street, and we're right there on Main Street and Short Street.
So tell us the process of how you got appointed mayor.
Well, the position I knew would probably be available due to Mayor Whiteneck moving to the county. And at that point, I contacted some of the commissioners to find out what the process was going to be and what they were looking for. And when I found out that the process was a letter of interest, so I presented a letter of interest, a copy of the resume as well, and then an interview process with the commissioners. And then they selected through, I think there were about 4 or 5 candidates.
Wow. So it wasn't just one person only. They at least had some people to look at it, the resumes, and kind of pick and choose what they thought was the best fit.
Absolutely, yeah, and it was up in the air. It could have been anybody, and just some of the plans that I have for the city of Harrodsburg and additional funding that I know that we can find that we've never been able to we've never done before. One, when I was a commissioner, I didn't realize that these fundings were there, but as a judge, I was able to make contacts, meet people, and find out we do have availability for funding for the city as well. So if we can get more funding through the state, which I have worked on this morning already, then we can use the more of our money that would go towards Blacktop Park, and we can use that more for the general fund that we can put into salaries, more folks helping out the city.
And citizens out there listening right now, what you just said is going to help. When you say you're going to look at what funds, you're going to look at how you can apply for grants or different things, this should delight every citizen, because that helps to not have to up taxes.
Up taxes, absolutely. That's the thing. We've got a lot of free money out there that I didn't even know was available until I became the judge, and I saw we had a lot of money that was left on the table. One big amount of money that we can get is for the park. I found out that there's actually a recreational grant that we can get through Bluegrass Ad that they can help us up to $250,000. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to get that
all
amount,
of it, yeah.
but it's up to that amount. And I was informed that there's a lot of money that's left on the table because a lot of folks don't realize that it's there to be used. So I've got our name in the hat early, and we're going to be getting out probably sometime in March or April 1st in that ballpark. We'll be looking at trying to get a resolution put together so we can get those grants in process.
Very good. Again, that's a good thing, folks. Again, nobody wants their taxes raised. And if I'm not mistaken, when the election, because you'll have to run for election,
right?
Coming up in
November, I do believe. I think is what.
Okay. This is a nonpartisan race. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Mayor, city commission is all nonpartisan.
All right. Let me ask you a question. You were in the county judge. Why is there a political party tied to the sheriff's department? Why in the world? That makes no sense to me, Scott.
Well, we never have understood anything on the local level wise a party affiliation because of that. Anything that happens in the judge's office, anything that happens in the sheriff's office, it's not really related to any kind of policy making. You're blacktopping roads, you're building bridges, you're working on the parks, you're policing the citizens of the county and the city. So the parties just don't play into that. I mean, they do at the elections, but after the election, they just don't play into it. It doesn't matter if you have a fiscal court made up of all Republicans, all Democrats. At the end of the day, they're just working for the citizens of Harrodsburg, regardless as to what party affiliation they're with.
Is there any way, to me, to really make this a silly point, but I think it gets to the point where, for example, say our sheriff, either party, does that mean because he is tied to a party by name, and somebody calls in a citizen and needs help from a different party, does he go to the other party, his party first before the opposite party? See, that to me, that's a ridiculous statement in a way, but I think it just shows how ridiculous this is that a party is tied to the sheriff's office. And I hope Ernie would agree to that.
I think he would, absolutely. It's the same way as a county judge. When we were building bridges, we never once went down the road and said, well, we got 15 this party, 15 that party, or 16. It didn't matter. It's just the fact that the bridge needed to be repaired. No party affiliation needed. You just simply took care of what had to be done in the county.
Well, and speaking of getting stuff done, we have to get this break in so we can make money to pay for this interview. So if you can hang on a few minutes and stay with us, we'll be back with the newly appointed mayor of Harrodsburg, a name you know, Scott Mosley. We'll be back with us right here on WHBN, AM and FM. It's 945.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Just who is this car wash lady, a.k.a. the Queen of Suds? None other than Jenny Hogue, owner and manager of Car Express Wash in Danville. Jenny, how did you get started?
My owners wanted to sell the business. They offered to me first. October of 2018 is when I became the car wash lady, a.k.a. the Queen of Suds. We are invested in making Danville a happier, safer, and cleaner community. Give the gift of clean this season. We have gift cards available and also monthly memberships. We are located in the Big Blue Building, Danville Bypass. Don't drive dirty.
Did you know there's only one full-service jewelry store in 5 counties? And it's not at the mall, and it's not a national chain or any box store. I'm talking about B&L Jewelers right here in the Danville Manor Shopping Center. This is Lauren. Our prices and quality cannot be matched, and everything you purchase from B&L Jewelers is backed by a free lifetime guarantee. The mall and department store folks make big money selling their guarantees to folks who don't know about us. We offer full services that can't be matched by anyone. Any type of jewelry repair or remount, or just answers to simple questions from a real jeweler on site right here in our store. We know know that your jewelry is precious to you, so we do all of our repairs in-house and in an average of 3 days. We can take care of all your engraving needs, from simple plaques to major corporate logos, even those champagne or wine bottles for those special occasions, all done here by your trusted jeweler. We believe in treating our clients like friends, not like customers. We have a free 6-month layaway. We offer up to 60 months financing, 12 months same as cash financing, no credit check financing available as well. Why would you go anywhere else? B&L Jewelers is the only intelligent choice for all your jewelry needs.
Hi, this is Caraway and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check out our tax refund sale. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor. Get up to 35% off. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit. Come see Aunt Nana. You'll be glad you did.
Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
All right, it is 9:48, and we are back on WHBN AM and FM. My guest is the newly appointed mayor of Harrodsburg, Scott Mosley. Scott, you and I were talking off mic here. Sometimes with the political parties, some good people, qualified people, don't get in because of the fact that some people are just so all party. And hopefully, maybe we can get some of this get the partisan stuff, get this out of here. Just vote for the best people and not have it to be. And I know I'm probably stepping on some toes, but I'm sorry. I'm not pulling for either party. I just want to see the best qualified people in the best positions of importance, because these are a lot of decisions you made as judge and now as mayor, and Sarah's going to have to make as judge is, it's going to affect the thousands of people.
Absolutely. That's the thing you got to look at, is every decision that you make may seem minute as it is just on paper or off a computer screen, but at the end of the day, it's huge because of the amount of people that it affects. And I can say now that given what's going on with the fiscal court, Judge Still's doing a great job there, and she's got some issues that rolled down after I left that she's dealing with now, and she's doing it triumphantly. And that's something that, as a city, I want to be able to assist any way we can, because it is a joint venture for the two, and then we can work together to help resolve that, because at the end of the day, it's the people, and we're working for the individuals. It has nothing to do with party affiliations. We're working for people, because we're all just people trying to get through the world and trying to get it the best way we can for our families, for ourselves, and for our community. And it's just something that you can't look at party affiliations. You got to look at what's going to be the best for everybody involved.
Take off your mayor hat, put on your judge hat back again. Was there something that you were disappointed that you didn't get to see through, that you wanted to happen, that just didn't, for whatever reason, just didn't come to fruition?
One of the things that again, it's we were working. I didn't get to see the broadband push through, but they're pushing it through now, which is great. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of. But we were able to get that rolled out, so that was fantastic, and they picked up and trudging through with that the best that they can. Again, we're living in unscripted territory right now, so you just got to play it the best way you know how, and they seem to be doing that well. And then on the other thing that I wanted to do that I didn't get a chance to do was the way we purchase vehicles. And again, that sounds like a small fact, but it's a big fact. And what I always did as a city commissioner, and I was mayor pro tem as well for the city for 11 years. And but one of the things that we were able to do is to get vehicles on a different basis. Instead of spending $200,000 on a vehicle, and at the end of the day, you're doing the exact same thing. It's just you're able to keep that money liquid to where you can use it for other ventures. The other thing that I liked about it was new companies, new people, new families coming into the area. It's kind of like when you got a house, you want to make sure the shrubs and the bushes and in the yard, everything looks well. You got to have that curb appeal. And I think with new vehicles out there, there's not rusted out, no hubcaps.
Keep having to go in the shop every couple weeks or whatever.
Right. And, you've got a vehicle in the shop. Now you got a person that's unable to use their truck. So you got the person that's still working, but they don't have anything to work with. But again, it puts a good look out there for one. Also, it provides a huge amount of safety for the individuals that are in it. You want everybody to be in a vehicle that's going to be safe, especially the police and fire departments, because road departments too, because out there pushing snow, you got to make sure that their vehicles are working properly and
any hour. And then most of the time they are called out late at night,
right? And
early in the morning,
2 o'clock in the morning. It's hard to run into a gas station. Can you put in a fan belt for me?
Yeah.
I don't think
no gas stations open.
No, and I don't think David Thompson might get mad if you called me.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Yeah,
he would probably do it, but
he would absolutely do it.
Yeah,
but
knowing him.
Yeah, absolutely do it. But it's just that time of morning is something that you want to have good equipment, safety for the people that are out there.
Now, on the other side, we need to look at that. What one or two things that you are proud that you were a part of that you got to see during your administration?
Yeah, again, is the broadband. That's something
you
that's
got it
crucial.
started.
Right, got it started and was able to get that taken care of. The other was the ability to get the money that we needed for the bridges. We had several bridges that were in extreme disrepair, and we were able to work with. We found a wonderful gentleman that was a road engineer that came up and gave us of his time, and actually what we paid was probably nowhere near what he would normally charge, but he came up and gave us some good advice, helped us with the bridges completely, so everything was appropriate. The problem that we were running into was how to get spec sheets out, and spec sheets are simply a sheet that says we need a bridge and this is what we need. We need runoff, we need the width, and A, B, C, and D has to all be put together so everybody who's bidding on the bridge knows exactly what they're bidding on. So we were having a hard time getting all that together because not being engineers, it makes it a little difficult.
Yeah.
But this gentleman came in, and the judge over in Washington County put me in touch with him, and he was out of Bardstown, and he did a fantastic job because that was his forte. He had worked with the state many times. Actually, I think one of the gentlemen that works with the state, he and our friends, so he knew exactly what they were looking for and what they would ding you on. So he kept us from going down a lot of bad rabbit holes and made us avoid a lot of the pitfalls.
All right, take off your judge's hat, put your mayor's hat back on. Now, the commission is different in Harrodsburg, like, for example, versus Danville, because you just have commissioners. They're not in charge of departments like Harrodsburg. What is your belief? What do you take on having commissioners in part of certain parts of the city?
I like it because it gives somebody a direct line to
and accountability.
Right. It gives them that and a direct line to City Hall to where they're able to get in their questions and anything that they need, they can get a lot faster because they have a direct line with the commissioner. We have wonderful commissioners that oversee the different departments, which makes it easy for the mayor to contact and say, hey, do we have an issue? Do we have an issue in the this area? If so, what do we need to work on? And then you can work with the commissioner in that area. So it makes it a lot easier. Communication's a little bit better. And with the commissioners that we have, it just seems to be doing a wonderful job now.
Well, and they have to get a little training and to really get to know because they're in charge of people and services in each area.
Yeah, well, KLC puts on a great training program for everybody. As I've been to every one of those, and we have had all the training that they have. I've been through, so I've got the top of the line training that they gave. So I'm starting back and doing it again because of with new stuff that pops up. But as far as the individual commissioners coming on, we have wonderful supervisors that they can contact, and the supervisors can walk them through the department, make sure that they know the issues, and make sure they know the pluses and the minuses. And they've been tremendous in being able to educate the new commissioners.
No, you've just been sworn in. Is there a project or two right now that you would like to see, or you're going to try to really throw your power towards for the citizens of Harrodsburg?
Yeah, that's the where I was going to, was getting funding from the state to help us with blacktop roads and to get some money for the park, because again, we were allocating, I think, $125,000 as well as the county also. And if we can get this funding from the state, then we can pull back from that, which stays in the coffers as well. Same way with blacktop. You know, every time we were doing blacktop, we were having to spend $200,000 and $300,000 because that's all we could afford blacktop. with this, if we're able to allocate that amount of money, and if the state's able to come in and match it, now we can do twice as many roads, or we can do the roads that we have planned to do without having to go to our general fund and keep our reserves intact.
Wow. Scott, I'm going to, as you were in the judgeship, if you will, I want to extend the olive branch to you as well, and I did for Sarah Steele. If the weather really gets to be inclement, like it did at one time, that somebody went out and did road reports live out in the county. If it ever gets to that point where the city gets squirrely, because you got a big hill, in Harrodsburg too. If you ever feel the need, again, the phone line's always open anyway for you to call to give, especially now to call and give us updates, because unfortunately we didn't get a lot of updates of roads in the city. We did from you, from the county and sheriff, but if the weather's inclement and you feel like you're getting out and you want to call in some road reports, that type of thing, know that the phone's always open. And again, if it's after 10 o'clock and, the roads dictate, well, we'll go on past, I'll stay on till 11 or whatever we need to do. So I want to, again, offer that to you, because that was, I think, a very helpful service. And hopefully you got a lot of positive feedback of doing that, letting people know, hey, watch these roads, hey, watch this intersection, or right near the stop sign or stoplight, you could slide through.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll definitely have right along with the mayor. That'll be a wonderful time. That's one of the things that I like to do. Is I was out with the emergency management person, and they were driving. We were checking the roads because, one, sitting in the office, I had no idea what roads are clear, what roads are not clear. The individuals that are out there at their house, they want to run somewhere. Well, their road may be clear, but the path they take may be horrible. So I wanted to see that our roads were taken care of. Folks were able to get places safely. And if we found roads that needed more work, then I contacted our road supervisor, Todd Palmer, who does an excellent job for the county. And he came back out and made sure that those roads were taken care of, because they may go past the roads, great, but by the time they get through with their route, that road's covered back up again for whatever reason. So we'll get those, try to get those folks back out there. Same way we'll do with the city.
And we're going to have Scott on every Monday at 7:50. Not this Monday, but that's why I wanted to grab you while I could this week, so to kind of fill in for next week. But after that, it'll be Mayor Monday, 7:50 every Monday here. We'll have you call in and kind of give us an update on meetings, of anything going on, and updates about things that affect our citizens.
Yeah, we'll have Monday morning Mayor's Corner. That's absolutely perfect. And I'll be happy to tell everybody what's going on.
Anything else you want to say right now to the listeners now as officially as mayor?
Absolutely, yeah. We have had issues in the past retaining the emergency personnel, whether it be fire, whether it be police department. And one of the things that we want to work on is how to address the fact of getting qualified